Hello, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan AF tonight, guys. Welcome. Thanks for joining me here on a Friday evening here. At least for me, it's Friday, July 9th, 2021, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's how you know you're watching live. You look at the clock and it seems about that. We are here together. If you're watching this after the fact, I keep these live streams up on our homepage make sure my audio is cool here. I keep these up on the on our homepage for at least a few hours, sometimes a day or so. So yeah, if you're watching it later on, welcome. Thanks for joining. And let me get something open here so I can do what I want to do here. All right, cool. All right, thanks for joining here. Let's see. I saw a few people were waiting before I came on. So hello. I think Travis, you asked a weird question there. He said, I didn't know you had a little daughter, Ryan. What is that response to? I'm not sure what I said that would have made you think that, but no, I don't have a little daughter. Hey, Bauhaus Kier, I got your email from last week, so I have saved it. I started, so hopefully we'll be able to do something at some point with you and your boyfriend, right? Not your husband, but you know Bauhaus Kier lives not too far from us here and have similar food tastes for all vegan, obviously. Let's see, who else is here? I saw vegan, let's see, our chef, Metalhead, vegan Metalhead, how's it going? Trini Vegan, Blacklit Black Hist, oh my god, you just had a baby a couple days ago, Blacklit Black Hist, awesome, congratulations, that's totally cool. And they say vegans can't have kids and babies. I'm like, congratulations, that's a major life event there. So cool. Yeah, his boyfriend, Bauhaus Kier, awesome. Thanks for clarifying. I thought it was a boyfriend. Hey, I got a new haircut, guys. Check it out. I can style it in different ways. I can make it more wavy, more straight and stuff. But yeah, I was threatening to do that last week, and that's what I did Tuesday. I drove down to Los Angeles and got a haircut at a place called Sunni Style. It's on my Instagram. If you guys have never seen my Instagram, let me show you the photo I took that day. It was pretty cool. Ooh, wow, that web browser looks huge. Hopefully it's not all whack. Okay, let me go to my Instagram. If you are an Instagrammer, I am let's see. I am Ryan Lum Rocks, RyanLum Rocks. And here is the do from the day of the cut, all styled by the professional stylist there. So I thought I'd show that with you. Yeah, while you're there, maybe you can help get me to 1,000. I'll put a link to my page right now. But yeah, I have 986 followers. So if just 14, like half of you guys that are on here the first couple minutes just came and followed me. If you aren't already, that'd be cool to get to 1,000 followers. I didn't really realize how close I was to that. So anyway, I'll post a link. Oops, yikes. Post a link to my my URL here for Instagram, Ryan Lum Rocks, and cool. Let me put it down in the live chat there for y'all. So yeah, there's Instagram.com, Ryan Lum Rocks. Help get me to 1,000 followers. Not that it'll change my life or anything like that. It'll just be kind of cool to have 1,000 followers on Instagram. I don't post that much there. If you're worried about someone clogging up your feed, maybe like twice a week or something like that. Yeah, my hair's a little on the wavy side. I wouldn't say it's curly, but it's got some wave. But what the stylist did there, they put a lot of like mousse and stuff in, and that made it appear like wavier and curlier than it actually was. So let's see, can I zoom in a little bit there? Nothing's working here. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, that's it. My hair was like really straight when I was younger. It's gotten wavier as I've gotten older. And I've heard of that happening to other people. Let me know if that's happened to you. But yeah, my hair's definitely gotten wavier since I've gotten older. Hey, Johnny, how's it going there, Johnny? Let's see, what are you doing now? Your life's changing so much. Thank you so much for the first super chat tip of the night. Yeah, maybe we'll get pizza now. Angie was asking if we're going to get pizza now. I said, you guys will determine that. But yes, we got a pizza last week. Thanks to you guys. It was delish. Let's see, your pizza fun. My soon-to-be wife says, hi, I'm still in New York City. I'll be back in Florida Tuesday. Well, tell your soon-to-be wife I said hello, and Angie said hello too. That's awesome that you're getting married, Johnny. Everyone's having these cool life-changing things. Blacklit Black Hiss with a newborn baby. Johnny starting a new life as a married person soon. This is cool. Man, I feel like my life's so like kind of not doing anything all that exciting right now, but I guess I'll take that. Hey, Wujita, how is it going there, Wujita? Yeah, Peter, I saw the headlines yesterday. Hey, Peter, how's it going? Yeah, that Beyond Meat has some kind of Beyond Chicken tenders or something like that. Now, I heard it, if I read it right, that it's, at least for right now, a store-only product. Any of you guys know if that's, if I read that right? Like, you can't go and buy it in the store, at least as of yet. But yeah, I'll check that out at some time. Bow's Cure, you have Jew hair. Yeah, I know what that it's all about. I have a lot of Jewish friends. They call it like Jewfros and stuff like that. I think Jewfros are badass. I think they look really cool. Angie loves that kind of curly, ringy thing too. Um, let's see. Um, Hey, great white plant eater, don't tip me out there. Water's 70 degrees now. It'll probably get warmer too, considering this is just July. And usually I remember water seems to like water temperature here in Southern California seems to peak in later summer. So I still got to go get some repair for my board. What was that product you told me to get, great white plant eater? Was it Solar Res? I could probably go down to Harbor Surfboards here in Still Beach. That's right by where my P.O. box is. Or I could try to order something on Amazon. But either way, I got to basically take all the wax off my board. I know there's a few dings, and the board is super dry now. It hasn't been in the water for like over a year or two. So I want to repair it, get it all sealed as tight as I can. I don't want to pay like $150 to have a pro do it. I'm going to try it on my own and see what I can do. But yeah, I haven't gone surfing in a while, but I like summer waves. I don't like summer crowds, but I like summer waves. I don't like big, giant, death-defying waves or anything. I'm a longboarder. You don't need like big waves to have fun. On a perfect like 2-foot face, 3-foot face, you can have, smiles, just embedded on your face all day. If you have like a great-looking wave. So anyway, Hey, Kelly, you made it. Yes, you made it here, Kelly. Yeah, we just got started, like 8 minutes in. We're barely getting started. Let's see. Ralph, Streamlabs doesn't work? Really? What's going on, Ralph? Peter was using it just fine, and a few other of you guys were using it just fine last week. Let me know, Ralph, what's going on? We could have maybe someone check it out. We'll see what's up. A fourth stimulus checks. I don't think there's going to be any more stimulus checks, guys. Write it down. I'm going out, making a prediction there. I don't think we'll have any more stimulus checks here in the United States. I thought they were awesome. We should get a stimulus check every month, like Andrew Yang was proposing, some kind of universal basic income. I don't think it hurt the economy or anything like that. Probably, help a lot of people out. Helped us out. We used it basically to do a lot of the much needed home repairs. We weren't doing like frivolous upgrades. You saw our toilet was sinking into the ground. We had to fix that. And other odd things, some plumbing issues, electrical issues we had last week. I guess that was last couple weeks. But that's all done now. Thank goodness. Let's see. So blacklist. Let's see. Your newborn son's name is Joaquin Eliseo Williams Lopez. Yeah, it sounds like a very Spanish, Mexican name. I remember when I visited, I tell you, I've been to Mexico like a bunch of times, not just like Tijuana, Mexico, but like the heart of Mexico, Mexico City. I noticed how most people there have like 4 names like that. And I think that's completely cool and amazing. Juan Eliseo Williams Lopez. He will be 100% plant-based once he begins eating. Hopefully vegan when he's old enough to make decisions. Good point. Yeah, because going vegan is something you have to decide. You find it morally wrong to, harming animals is wrong. So yeah, it's a decision he will have to make. So cool. The link doesn't work, huh? Wow. Let me paste something here. Let me see if this works out. I just saw Streamlabs. Let me do something here, guys. All right. I'm going to put this in the link to our Streamlabs. I'm going to pin a message up top. And just for a quick moment here, I'm going to paste that link into a web browser and see what I see. So there's my cool haircut from Tuesday. And, I just want the URL, not all my blurb there. Let's see. Okay, I got the link working. So let me let me just paste the link I just used there. Like shorten the URL down. But yeah, if you want to go to send us a super chat tip on Streamlabs, which I always said is my preferred method because they don't take a cut, unlike, you know, trillionaire corporation Google does, you know, who owns YouTube. So anyway, yeah, it seems to work fine for me. Let me know if anyone else is having trouble. Again, where's my cool hair? I'm gonna keep showing my cool hair because I'm really stoked on my new haircut for right now at least. All right, so anyway, guys, let's see that Black Alert. Please explain to me the Mexico names situation. Their names are long because here they have a first name, a middle name, a father's last name, and mother's last name. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. That there was two last names, mothers and fathers. Okay, that link works. Okay, huh? Okay. I'm glad that link worked there. I gotta see what's up with that. But yeah, the one I pasted up top and stuck, pinned to the top of the chat should work. Let me know if there's any trouble with that one. Oh, cool. I'm glad you guys are liking the new do. Let me show the new do one more time here in real time. I showed you that there on Instagram. Here it is today. I didn't put much mousse in it today to get some more, style going. I just, quickly took a bath a little bit before coming on. I got dirty doing some yard work not that long ago. So I took a quick bath and here I am. Let's see. So I'm glad you like that. Let's say, hey, Tin Man, your username never seems to work for Streamlab. Interesting. Yeah, I know they ask you to type in a username. Just put in something else. Just type in whatever your name is, Bob or Ralph here. Ralph typed in Ralph. Thanks, Ralph. I'm glad you got it to work here. Thanks for the super chat tip. Hey, we're getting close. Not close. We're getting maybe 1/4 towards the pizza, 1/5, somewhere in that ballpark. So your question was, well, I just lost your question. Let's see, if I had to be a werewolf or a vampire, which would I pick? Oh, hands down, vampire. I already feel like I'm kind of a vampire anyway, because one of my favorite movies is Only Lovers Left Alive. So, I just told, if you haven't seen that, check it out. It's on, you can rent it. I don't think it's free right now on any streaming media service. It has Tom Hiddleston. He's the big star. It was before Loki and all that stuff, But anyway, it's a Jarmusch movie if you're familiar with the art movie genre. I totally relate to that guy. I've never seen a werewolf movie where I go, hey, I'm that guy. I'm so that guy. I mean, this guy, Tom Hiddleston's character is this loner musician that makes ethereal, drony, gothy dream pop. That's me, alone at night in a darkened studio and bummed on how just stupid so much humanity is. Like we are as vegans, right? We're just bummed and depressed even how people just don't give a crap. They'll just let the world go to hell. They don't care that, animal agriculture is the #1 source of greenhouse gas emissions. All these so-called environmentalists just say, hey, we'll do some other things, but we won't even think about how we produce food, what foods we eat personally. So it gets really depressing. And check out that movie. So yeah, 100% vampire. Thanks, Ralph. Oh, you think I have you think I have a super 80s new wave vibe? I wasn't going for 80s new wave. I was kind of going for, more it came out shorter than I wanted. Maybe there was it was kind of loud in the hair salon, and there was a little bit of a language barrier too. I don't think she understood. I showed her pictures of what I wanted, how long. It was supposed to be a bit longer, but I wasn't too pissed. It's summer, it's warm, my hair will grow back out quickly. It feels nice right now. It should be another inch longer or so. So it looks maybe a little more 80s, but I was just going for kind of an indie K-pop kind of style haircut or something. But anyway, I'm digging it. It's cool. I just needed a new show the pic of what I wanted. No, that's a secret, what I wanted. But yeah, I took a couple pics and just show them more so the length. And that's what they didn't pay too much attention to. I said, not too short. I like this length. And yeah. Anyway, but I like the style. And I know it's going to grow out because the haircut I showed them, it's just a longer version of what I have now, so it'll probably look like that in a month or something. Who knows? Yeah, Trini, it is very healthy right now. There's no more damaged hair. The crap that anti-vegan, what's her name, VD shows in her hate-filled, lie-filled videos. She'll find some damaged hair of mine, You know, because my hair does get dry. I wash it a lot. I'm out sweating, playing sports. You know, anyway, it's my hair is healthy AF right now. There's like not, I don't think there's a damaged bit of hair on me. And one day soon, when I have got an extra hour to spare, or an hour and a half, I got some red. It's a dark, like a dark brown. It's kind of like my natural hair color, henna, with a little bit of red tint. So I'm really interested to see what that's going to look like, because I put some henna on like a couple months ago, just like a solid dark brown. I thought it looked amazingly cool. So I want to see what it looks like with a red tint. So I'm still not done experimenting. Just kind of fun, you know. I know it's kind of vain, I guess, to be too concerned about appearances, but you know, I feel like changing things up right now, and I'm having a good time with it. Kevin, yes, we have always, well, no, I mean, together. Since Angie and I have been together, we've been in California, and we were born in Los Angeles too. So we spent pretty much most of our lives in California. Let's see. Vegan Metalhead, you got the Pittsburgh mullet. That's a show cut you heard me last Friday. Oh wait, I was that you? I remember someone showing me. Yeah, I guess you was that in Messenger. I looking at some trippy haircut. Let me see that if I got that here right now. I remember, yeah, someone sent me. I guess that was you. I just forgot that detail there. Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah, you sent me a football player, James Conner. Yeah, no, definitely don't want a Pittsburgh mullet right now. I'm happy with what I got here. I just wanted to get a little bit longer, like another inch or so, and I'll be stoked. Yeah, just having fun with it right now, guys. It's just nice not have all this crap back here that just kind of drives me nuts, and not having like all this dead or split ends or dried hair that I have to worry about conditioning all the time. It's just nice, just having just like healthy AF hair. I haven't had super healthy hair maybe since I started the channel, guys. It's like a new thing for me. Let's see. Yeah, Proto's Not Pills. How's it going? Yeah, vegan AF. I haven't worn this shirt in a while, but yeah. That is me, vegan AF. Travis, better than any kind of mullet. Yeah, I remember, yeah. I think a couple other people suggested mullets and mohawks. Like, no. I don't want anything like that. I want to cut my hair a bit, but not want to get anything, you know, like that kind of, like not me, you know, it's just not my style. Did I lose all my hair from my vegan deficiency? Good question. No, I lost it at the hands of a talented Korean hairstylist. Let's see. Oh, Kelly, I thought I saw you ask that earlier. Sorry for not answering. Yeah, I'll answer right now. If anyone sees me like not answering your question, don't take it personally. I might be rambling about something else. I may have not seen your question. And the more people that are on, it gets, you know, progressively more difficult. Right now, with like 75-ish, 80 people, yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at it. Once it gets over 100, if we hit that tonight, probably will. You know, it's a little more difficult, and it's not because of a vegan brain fog or anything like that. Just, you know, just how much you can keep track of at once. But Kelly, yeah, how did we meet? Were we both vegan? When we met about 20 years ago, Angie was vegetarian and had been vegetarian for like 15 years, and I wasn't vegan or vegetarian, but she knew I tried being vegetarian a ways before that, but I was living at home, so I didn't have like a great situation where I controlled all the food and everything, but I tried my best. So she knew I was open-minded about it and not totally against it. So I guess she saw that was enough, you know, as long as I was like, you know, not against it and actually tried it and wanted to try it again. That was, you know, I guess it deemed in her mind, all right, let's hang on to this guy. Russell, it's known in, I guess, I don't know what circles, like, you know, philosophy or what have you, known as a begged question, loaded question. I don't know if that's a technical name, but your question assumes I have a little daughter, if you're asking about her favorite exercise machine. And there is no favorite exercise machine because there is no daughter that at least I'm aware of that I have. Yeah, okay, yeah, Angie hasn't. Yeah, she's been like, you know, plant-based or whatever you want to call it, you know, since before a lot of you guys are born, you know. What was high school like for me? In what way? That's such a broad question. Like, in what? Be a little more specific, Kay, and I'll try to answer that for you. Like, in what regard? Like, intellectually, or socially, or athletically, or what? Let me know. Extracurricularly, let me know. Um, hey, G Light, what is up? How is it going? Um, let's see. I think I'm on top of all your questions. All of it. Okay, that's just too broad of a question. Ask it a little bit more specific of a question, and I will be more than happy to answer it. How did I get into Buddhism? Wow, VLAM, great question. I don't know if there's a thing I remember what got me into Buddhism. I actually don't really remember or know. Maybe I'll ask Angie if she has any inkling. I mean, I was already attracted to Buddhism before I met her. I don't think there's ever a day where I said, hey, I am now Buddhist. It's just kind of something that happened over time. It's kind of like when I went vegan. I didn't write the day down. I did make a decision. I'm going vegan today, 100%. But yeah, it was kind of going Buddhist. Was kind of like that. I don't remember making a mental note, like this is the day I shall go vegan. I mean, a Buddhist. Does that make any sense? It just kind of happened over time. I think vegan is kind of like that too, but it's a little different. It's a bad analogy. That's why I'm having trouble here, because the difference is on veganism, I did draw the line in the sand, say I'm going vegan today. This is it. Favorite anime? I'm not really much into anime. I mean, I do like some kind of like Japanese animation stuff. I like the old school stuff I grew up with, like Speed Racer and like Pokemon. Let's see. Okay, I think it just not froze, but just it would have a little hiccup there with the stream. So I'm here. I just want to mention, this happens on some live streams, Friday ones, that there'll be a little hiccup. So let me know you guys are all here. It looks like it's all good. But worst comes to worst, hit refresh. That's usually what I have to do, but I don't know what happens. I have a really good, fast internet connection. Have I already Dalai Lama books? I think I have one or two still in my my bookshelf over here. I can't think of any titles off the top of my head. I saw the Dalai Lama too. He used to come out to Long Beach from time to time. We have a Tibetan Buddhist center, house of worship. I'm not sure what to call it. Just a few blocks from here, and the head leader there was a Lama from Tibet. A friend of the Dalai Lama. So he'd come out here, and we saw him speak once before. Not in this little place, but at the convention center here. But yeah, he's the head of the leader of Tibetan Buddhism. There's many different types of Buddhism. But yeah, I respect him. But yeah, he's not like the leader of Buddhism or anything like that. Let's see. Yeah, there's a little lag sometimes. So I just want to let you guys know. If you see a little lag, fear not. This has been happening for a few weeks now. It just usually kind of clears up. I don't know what it is. It might be something on YouTube's side. But yeah, my streaming software is telling me I'm putting out a lot of bandwidth right now. So anyway, let's see what's that. Let's see, Bahuskir, when you met your boyfriend, let's see, he was vegan for 6 months. That's cool. Before you met and fell off the wagon, he ordered meat on your first date and never ate meat again. That is really weird. So when he's going out, the first date, he orders meat. That's strange, but I'm glad he decided after that no more. That's cool. Hey, Entirely Honest, what is up? Hey, Tracy, I haven't seen Tracy the moderator, Tracy Alexander, in a few weeks. Yeah, I've been going pretty strong. Yeah, pretty much every Friday. I did miss one a few weeks ago. What was going on? It was like a crazy week. I think it was the week where when we first started taking care of this like feral kitten from underneath our house, and he messed up our sleep. We found him Thursday morning, woke us up Friday morning. We're just distraught, I guess. It was a lot of work. I don't know if you guys have been following the story, but yeah, Angie's going to make a vlog about it, but we got him adopted. We got him homed last week. So that was a lot of work, but it was well worth it. It was cool having a kitten for like a little tiny bit there, but it's a lot of work. Anyway, Okay, you went in about all aspects of my high school. No, be more specific. I can't. I mean, I don't know what to say about high school. It was cool. It was a long time ago. It was fun, sort of. I don't know. I wasn't like one of the like what's it called? Like the cool, super popular guys. I wasn't one of the weird nerds though. I was kind of lurked in this kind of middle ground, often off in the shadows because I was athletic, but I didn't participate in like school athletic stuff. Like I didn't play on the school basketball or tennis team or something like that. I was surfing, I was skateboarding, I was competing in skateboarding, surfing on the weekends. So yeah, I was doing my thing. I would play basketball too, but not like, in an organized way with the school on a team. I'd play at PE, I'd play like, on my own time sometimes. So yeah, that's how I just kind of like I am now. I just kind of do my own thing. I kind of operate in the cracks of normal society sometimes. That's a great way to describe my life, but it makes sense to me. Like the goth kids on South Park. Yeah, it was before I discovered goth actually in high school. The closest I was to goth in high school was like, I hung out with a crew back then that was into Depeche Mode. When they all wore like black and stuff like that. Had spiky hair and stuff. But yeah, it was kind of like there weren't really goths when I went to high school. I was like maybe one goth, that I can recall in my high school years. You live in the cracks too, Tracy. Okay, I wasn't sure if my description there was like good enough, for anyone to relate to. If it was relatable for any of you guys. Hey Jordan, yeah, this is the Haircut Live right now. Yeah, I posted on my IG how it looked like the day it got styled there. So that's it, fresh, with a professional styling and mousse and all that stuff. The wet look kind of brings out the curls. This is it more just kind of like the chilled out version of that. I didn't go too crazy. I took a bath not that long ago and wanted to make sure I had plenty of time to get here to you guys. Let's see, Kelly. No, I haven't done any vegan meal delivery. I think I've had a few companies like write us wanting us to try it out, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel too obligated to review it and say good things. What if I don't like it? What if the portions are too small? Because a few times I've had kind of prepared meals like that. They're not for a dude my size, So it's like I could eat two or three of the meals. Cool. I'm glad you guys are liking the new look. I'm pleased with it now. It just came out a little shorter than I wanted. The hairstylist didn't hear me or didn't understand what I said about the length. I wanted it a little longer, like maybe an inch and a half longer. She kind of got the style and cut down, but I was kind of like tripping when she was cutting. Like, wow, it looks like a lot of hair she's cutting off. Because I brought her photographs, clear photographs, a couple angles. Like, here's what I'm looking for, this kind of length, this kind of style. And she got the style, but made it a little shorter. But anyway, it's summertime. My hair grows like a weed, and I'm cool. I'm cool with it, It's just kind of nice to not have a lot of hair right now in the hot months. Yeah, Angie didn't cut it this time. This is the first time I got my hair cut by like a real haircut stylist person in like 20 years. So think of all that money I saved. Yeah, I should have just been socking that away or something, huh? Black Widow. Which show is that, Jordan? Black Widow, and which streaming service? I assume it's on one. Which one is it on? Oh, my hair used to be super thick, SC2BR. I mean, it's a lot thinner now than it was, like, say, when we started our channel. And, stupid idiots like VD make videos saying, look at Ryan, his hair's thinner now. He's going bald because he's vegan. No, it's because I've aged like 8 years since we started our channel. So that's it, Anyway, I guess it's pretty thick for my age. And I guess the way I styled it, brings out some more volume and things, Anyway, Marvel. Oh, is that the one with Scarlett Johansson? No, we haven't been to a theater in a long time, and I have to say I've never seen one of those Marvel superhero movies yet. I'm just not a superhero movie kind of guy. It's just not my thing. If you guys like it, cool. I'm not like dissing it or anything like that. It's just not the kind of thing that resonates with me. I was never like into like comics and superheroes when I grew up. At least not all that much. a $30 upcharge for Black Widow. Yeah, that's what Disney does, right? You pay for this Disney Plus, and then they sell you some of these first rate, like new movie releases, right? For like 20, $30 more. Wow, that's a lot of cash. Because that's great if you have like a family, like a husband, wife, or whatever, and and like 5 kids, like whatever. You have 7 people, no matter how it's comprised, male, female, kids. I'm not trying to be biased or anything like that. That's a deal. But for 2 people, a couple, that's a lot of money. $15, you can go to like a nice theater and all that stuff. So yeah, it's not a bargain for 2 folks. I'm still here. If ever you see it freeze or hiccup, I'm here. It just does that sometimes. Fear not. Yeah, $30. That is a lot of money to go see a movie at home. One that I've just waited a little while will be like $5 or free, I assume. I guess if you really want to see it, it's worth it, right? It's all what brings value to the person spending the money. I'm cool waiting a long time. I haven't even got Disney Plus yet, so the first time I get it, I'll probably have my mind blown with all the stuff that's included for free. Like, wow, all these Disney and Pixar movies, I'll probably be cool for a couple months, assuming I keep it a couple months. Have I seen One Day at a Time, Russell? Is that like a soap opera or something else you're referring to? What kind of vegan desserts are good to make at home? Kelly, do you have our book? Do you have Angie's book, the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook? Because she always includes a few tasty, sweet things in there. Let's see what's a good one. Let's see. Fruit burritos, oatmeal cookies, no-bake, chocolate pie. And in Keep It Carb Baby, there's Angie's famous peach pie, but there's other things here too. Carrot cake bites. I would say Angie's peach pie from Keep It Carb Baby is like one of my favorites. You should check out our store, shop.happyhealthyvegan. Let me paste a link to that because the ebook for Keep It Carb Baby is still half price. And we don't have any print books of it, so it's half price for now, which is a great deal. And we have the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook, like I just showed you there, which will sign and autograph for you. So, yeah, Russell seems to be some kind of bot, huh? It's really weird. Russell, if you're not a bot, say something now, like, I'm not a bot. All right, Russell, the onus is on you to say, I am not a bot. Just let me know that you're not a bot, Russell, because, yeah, I've always got a bot vibe from Russell. Not that I think Russell's posts are, like, inappropriate or anything like that, but, yeah, they seem body. But I can't complain too much because I have my Streamlabs bot. Angie's cookies. Yeah, Angie's oatmeal cookies in the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook. Yeah, she was going to make some this week, but she just didn't get around to it. Ooh, Tracy timed out Russell. Wow, I was hoping to see if Russell was a human or not. I guess he didn't answer my question, Tracy, huh? Yeah, that's my bot test right there. Ooh, our first super chat tip from Streamlabs today from Soyo. Thank you so much. Hey, we're about maybe a third now.
Hey, been a while. Hope everyone is well.
Thank you. Yeah, I hope everyone's well too, and we're doing well there too. So yeah, if you guys want to keep contributing, yeah, we're about maybe a third of the way to a pizza fund for tonight. Heck, maybe we'll go even eat inside the restaurant. I think they're open late on Fridays. If not, just bring it back here. Yeah, I'm sure if I'm ready for all the loud music and all the Friday. You know what Friday vibes are like? People are in this party mode and it's summer and I'm just not into that. You guys know we're introverts. Remember we did that live stream where we did the Myers-Briggs test. We're both INFPs. Okay, Tracy answered my question with 2 more bot questions. What's troll comment bots? I don't understand, like, how does that help anyone? I'm not sure. So yeah, Russell, if you are human, you can wait the 300 seconds and just come back and say, yo, my bad, I was acting like a bot, but I'm a human, it happens. Just tell us that you're a human and you'll get your you won't be blocked anymore. But until then, Russell, you're on my super high suspicion list of being a bot. Why am I talking to a bot like it's a person, huh? Because giving him the benefit of the doubt that he might be a person still. And my implicit assumption in all that is bots are not persons, they're not people, they don't have personhood or anything like that. They are just programs running on a server. All right, entirely honest, get back to work there. Awesome. Let's see, true crime. Is that the name of a show or a genre? If I have to ask that, no, I'm probably haven't seen true crime before there. Hey, Uncle Walt, and Race Lever are both showing up right now, and proving that they are not bots. Hey, if you've got a moderator, status here for us, the little wrench symbol in the chat there, yeah, you've passed my test. You are not a bot. I've met Tracy. I know she's a real human being. Met Uncle Walt, obviously, real flesh and blood human. Race Lever, though, I'm still not sure. Race Lever may have tricked me. Someone may have created a bot so sophisticated it passed the Turing test, like smashed it, and that's Race Lever, the extreme bot there. Oh, the color globe, Uncle Walt. We moved some lights around. See, I have a different light back there now. Yeah, we had to move some stuff around, and I said, okay, I could put that light that won't fit anymore in the living room. I'll put it in the back of the studio here. It'll look cool in the live streams, I think. And the blue light's now out in the living room, the globe that's been around for so long. But lava lamp is still there, and you can't see it, but I have overhead above my head here, I have a new light for a ceiling light for this room. I just had a regular normal bulb lamp up there. You put in whatever bulbs you want. I've had compact fluorescent for many years, and then white LED. Well, anyway, I had when I had all the electrical work done a few weeks ago, this is one of the reasons why I had our electrician come over. I had him install this new LED light that can not only change color temperature, but change colors as well. So that's why it's all blue behind me. I wanted to see how this would work out for our setup here. It was a pretty inexpensive light too. I got on Amazon. Made in Shenzhen, China, the Silicon Valley area there. Anyway, I'm really stoked. I'm, for looking for more creative uses for this. Hey, Trash Humanist, thank you. Wow. Let's hear your...
If I downloaded my personhood into a machine, robot, would you still consider my personhood?
Okay, so I want to make sure you guys can hear those, the text to speech, right? The one that we just heard there from Transhumanist, right? And then we heard one a bit ago from Soyo. Just making sure, because the first few weeks that I tried using this laptop, it wasn't working, and somehow mysteriously I got it working. So I'm not totally confident. It's not on my trust list yet. Anyone have another thing? I call it trust list, things I can trust, and it's almost on my trust list. You heard it? Awesome. So if you downloaded your personhood, because I was talking about bots aren't persons, into a machine robot, would you consider my personhood? See, I actually studied this a little bit. I'm not an expert, even though I studied this in college, philosophy of mind, which discusses this whole issue of, of artificial intelligence. Will they ever have consciousness in the way that sentient beings like us biological flesh and blood, literally creatures have? And I have the opinion, no. I don't care how sophisticated a calculator is. I don't see how it's ever going to have idle thoughts. Anyway, not to go off in a long philosophical ramble here. It's my personal opinion that cannot happen. That you cannot download your personhood, your consciousness, as some of these billionaires think they can. They're hoping to be able to do that in 10 years or something like that. I don't think you can upload your consciousness to a machine. Consciousness doesn't run on Microsoft SQL Server or Java or JavaScript or C++ or ASP or whatever you program web stuff in these days. Python, it's no, I don't think it'll ever work out like that. Oh, Russell's back. Hey, Russell, one more warning, Russell. Answer this. Just come out and say you are a human. We're going to give you one last shot here. Tracy timed you out for 300 seconds, Russell. So just come out and say either A, you are a human, or at least that you're not a bot. Maybe you're a Martian, right? And just kind of trying to hide amongst all the humans here. So just let us know either A, you're a human, and if you're not a human, just say you're not a bot, Russell. And we'll see. We'll see how Russell responds to that, because yeah, we don't need troll bots here. It's kind of weird why there would be a troll bot. So anyway, let's see. Jordan's a Martian. Okay, so you can spot Martians, and he's not a Martian. You're saying he's a bot. All right, we're gonna give Russell. We're just gonna wait for his next reply. What should I do, guys? Let me know. If Russell comes back and says another bot-like comment, let me know down in the chat here. Should I just ban him? What should I do, guys? Should I ban him, or should I just leave him be? I'm not sure. Let me know what to do about a bot thing, because yeah, transhumanist.
I am very hurt, but hey, I hope you enjoy the pizza. W.
Thanks. Yeah, I think we're getting pretty close to a pizza now. Let me see if I have the stats here. I would say we're maybe halfway to a pizza. Oh, I think I can see over here. Yeah, let me check this out. I forgot I have some real-time data. Yeah, we're over halfway to a pizza for sure, which is cool because we're only like 41 minutes into the stream. So let's see if you guys have any. Well, thanks so much again though for transhumanist for the super chat tip there. And yes, it looks like we will probably, like, you know, over 50% chance be enjoying a pizza later. Oh, that's what he is. Bauhaus Care Russell is a bot that asks and aggregates key advertising terms. Oh, okay. All right, cool. And he's giving Martians a bad name too. Okay, Russell. Racer Tracy, if you want to scroll back and find his most recent comment or whatever, and just block him, that's cool. If not, we'll just wait for the next bot chat he throws at us. So, oh, there it is. All right, who wants to do it? Should I do it, or do Race or Wujita or Tracy want to have the honors of blocking Russell on our channel for good? Because I don't know, what kind of data he's aggregating, but it's not benefiting me. They're not giving us a percent or a cut, or even notifying us, being transparent about what they're doing. So let's turn him into a vegan bot. Yeah, a good point, Race. Cool. Thank you, Tracy. Thanks so much. We got rid of a bot. It's not every night we get rid of a bot, but I guess it's been a long time coming because Russell has been around asking for a while. I saw another little glitch there. So yeah, again, fear not if we get a glitch. It's all good. It just happens once in a while, particularly on Fridays. Thanks, Tracy. Recovering know-it-all. Hey, from Arizona. Good to see you there. I heard it's going to be pretty hot out your way. Most of California in the West is going to be pretty hot this weekend. We're lucky here on the coast. It's not that bad. Like, let me see what they're saying it's going to be tomorrow. Last time I checked here in Long Beach, 79, which I'll take. If that's as hot as it's going to be for a heat wave in summer, yeah, it's 79 right now, 75 tomorrow. I mean, considering I heard like in Las Vegas, it's going to be like maybe 118, Death Valley 130. Let's see. Oh no, I'm here. I am here. Okay, I'm getting a notification that some frames are getting dropped there, so just let me know if you guys are seeing everything cool. I seem to be seeing everything just fine. Just let me know that you guys are, because I did get a message here saying error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will ... And I'm looking at my stats here, and I'm pumping out like a pretty high bit rate, so let me know if you guys are seeing everything okay, even though it might glitch once in a while. Okay, good. Some frames did drop. Yeah, I did see that. So it's weird how I'll be putting out this like steady like 3,000 kilobits per second bit rate, and all of a sudden it'll drop down weird. I don't know what's up with that. Let me leave my little performance window open here. Ooh, I need to do one more thing here. Alert box. Make sure that that I can hear your super chat tips and stuff come through again. Okay, things look good now. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know why that happens. Apologize. I had to tell you, I've done everything on my part. I'm connected in not through like Wi-Fi, but wired Ethernet internet. So it's like strong, robust. I have a really like good internet connection here, fast. But who knows? Tech is tech. Okay, so you will get a few drops on rare occasion, but since I switched to Angie's laptop here, knock on wood, I haven't had any crashes yet. That's why I switched, because on my old Mac, which I still use except for live streams, I use it all the time, but when it crashes on a live stream, it sucks, right? It just ends our whole time together. Anyway, since I've been using her computer, no crashes, and I've been using this now for maybe 2 months or so. Uncle Walt, yeah, the haircut. Yeah, it came out a little shorter than what I had asked. I showed them some photos, and maybe it was loud in there. Maybe there's a little language barrier or something. But yeah, it was supposed to be like what that's how it was that day when they styled it. That's my Instagram, Ryan Lum Rocks, and yeah, follow me, guys. Follow me on Instagram because I need. I'm so close to. Yikes! I'm so close to having. Let's see how many followers I got. 900. Anyone follow me yet? 990. I'm so close to 1,000, guys. Yeah, 4 of you guys followed me since I pasted the link here. So if any of you guys are on Instagram, get me to 1,000. That would be really cool. A cool milestone for my humble personal Instagram. It's not like our main Happy Healthy Instagram. That's Happy Healthy Vegan. This one's Ryan Lum Rocks. But yeah, feel free, follow me, and maybe we'll get me to 1,000 followers tonight. But yeah, it came out a little shorter than I wanted, but I didn't get mad or anything like that because my hair grows really quickly, despite with like what people like VD say in their hate live-filled videos. My hair grows pretty quickly, particularly in the summertime. And honestly, I have to say it feels really nice right now, not having a bunch of stuff back here that drives me crazy. So anyway, Race Lever, what does the AF on my shirt stand for? Vegan AF. Vegan, I don't know. What does it stand for? I have no idea. Vegan about effing time. I don't, I'm just joking. I was trying to think of something witty there and it wasn't working. Cool. Thanks. You're already following me, AJ Vintage. If you're not, yeah, follow me, Ryan Lum Rocks on Instagram. Help get me to 1,000 followers. That'd be awesome. Not to say it'll change my life or anything. I know 1,000 followers isn't that many, I mean, I just be thinking it's cool to finally cross the 1,000 follower thing on Instagram. It's like it's my personal Instagram. It's just, I put personal things like that up. I don't do much vegan activism on Instagram. I mean, there's some, but it's not like the main point. Just what I'm doing. Sometimes it'll be a vegan related post. Others, it'll be me like just shooting some baskets or whatever. Just kind of what I do in a day. Sometimes I'm not like actively promoting veganism like when I'm shooting baskets. Vegan is fork. Yes, that's what it stands for. Vegan as fork. 993. You guys already got me 3 more followers. I'm so close to that 1,000. If you guys can get me there, that'd be awesome. Let me check that out. Let me celebrate 993 Instagram followers. Let's see. Oh yeah, 994. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm gonna get there. I've have high hopes of not only having a pizza tonight, but getting to 1,000 IG followers. That'll be a banner day in my life, huh? Pizza and hitting 1,000 followers on Instagram. Again, it's just what I do in like my daily life things. I only post maybe once or twice a week. It's not like it's not an important life-changing account or anything like that. Unless you just enjoy seeing what kinds of things I'm doing. You only post pictures of your food and dog. Yeah. Well, I guess that's kind of what we do too. I'll get some cat photos up sometimes. There is a YouTube channel called Vegan as Fork. Oh, that's pretty funny. That's pretty cute. Hey, Mary A. How's it going? Thanks for joining here. Thanks for coming and chilling with us on a live stream, Mary. Let's see. Today is going to be the day, Jaden, where I get that 1,000th follower. Let me paste it one more time in case you're just joining. I'm so close to 1,000 followers on my personal Ryan Lum Rocks on Instagram, you know. So yeah, you see, there's different things on there. There's food and, you know, eating some ice cream, getting my hair cut. So yeah, whatever might be happening, you know. And that was a vegan Ben and Jerry's, by the way. Let's see. 995. Wow. Things have changed. Wow, I might hit that 1,000. That'd be awesome. um, Quebecer, afraid to give up your collagen supplement? Is there an effective vegan alternative? I don't even know how that all works out. Yeah, I'm not a licensed, like a registered dietitian, a medical doctor, anything like that. So if I ever give out something that sounds like medical or health advice, it's something, you know, I've done personally. You know, I can like B12. I've been supplementing with that for years. You know, so I don't know anything about collagen. So let me know if you guys know anything about that. What is it? What do vegans take it or anything like that? It's not something I've been, like, you know, confronted with and been supplementing with before I went vegan or something like that. So let me know, guys. I'm up to 996 now. Awesome. Cool. It's going to happen. I'll do a little dance maybe. Biotin does the same thing. Thanks for sharing that, Bauhaus Cure. I don't even know what that is, but yeah, Quebecer, yeah, take a look at what biotin is and see if that's something you can use if that's something that you're concerned about, you know, if you want to be fully vegan. So yeah, let me know how that works out. A collagen. No, they're talking about collagen supplement, Jordan. Let's see. I'll show your comment there, AJ. Let's see. Awesome. Yeah, I think if there's an @ symbol, it might the bot, the Streamlabs bot might like hold it back or something like that. But yeah, I think me and a moderator approved you at the same time. Hey, Uncle Walt, cool, you were listening to our Future Past album. I think I might have a copy of that, like, sitting around right here. Let me see. Oh, no, that's a long way from home. Yeah, cool. That's I remember I was really proud of Future Past when we released it back in 2009. That was, you know, a lot of work. I'm very proud of that album. Now I listen to it, I go, man, I could have done it so much better. But yeah, that's cool. I'm glad I'm like that because I'm always trying to push forward to like improve and sound better and better production and everything. Yes, Edward, hair has been cut, man. It was a little shorter than I asked for, but you know, it's cool. I'm cool with it. It's gonna grow out a little bit. I wanted it to be like another inch or two longer, but yeah, you can see how it got styled here on my Instagram. Well, let's see how I'm doing now. If you guys got me closer to that 1,000 follower mark here. Yikes. Okay, let's see. Let me hit refresh. Let's see where I'm at now. 997. I just need 3 more people to follow me on Instagram. I'll paste the link again. Ryan Lim Rocks. And this is, again, my personal account. This is not our big, fancy, happy, healthy vegan account. Just my, you know, what I do in my life kind of thing. Sometimes it's vegan-related things. Sometimes it's just me chilling, you know, whatever. So, yeah, that'd be cool to hit 1,000 tonight. Wow, Mark Tin Man. Yeah, I've seen calendars like that, like to spell out like the age of the universe, like Carl Sagan showed that in Cosmos. So there's something like that to show how far we are from extinction. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, things are getting real now, guys. You know, with all these crazy heat waves, wildfires, droughts, you know, extreme weather. That's what was predicted 10, 20 years ago, and when people were denying that there was like any possibility of humans affecting climate change. Now the predictions are coming true and people are still saying, nah, you know, I mean, who are you going to listen to? Scientists or just people that say, nah, I don't believe it. Anyway, we all know that, you know, animal agriculture is #1 source of greenhouse gas emissions. So we're trying, even if you don't do anything else, you know, that's huge. You know, that's the #1 source of greenhouse gas emissions. So being vegan, just by virtue of being vegan, you're helping to save off extinction of our species and most others that are going to go down because of us. Race lover, no, don't do that. We got to keep it at least 1,000. It's a Quebecer. Biotin helps hair and nails. You need joints and ligaments help. Quebecer, yeah, again, I will emphasize, since I'm not a medical or health professional, I would strongly suggest if you could find one in your area, particularly one who is either plant-based, vegan, or is at the very least someone who is knowledgeable about plant-based diets and won't be biased against it. Like some doctors you go to, like, oh, you're vegan, oh, you're deficient in all these things, right? You're going to be protein deficient and iron. No, you don't want someone like that, you know? So I would say I would recommend see what an actual, like someone who works in that field can tell you about what your options are. That's what I would do, because again, if something's wrong with like a car, I'll find an automotive repair expert rather than like some guy online. If there's something wrong health wise, I want to see what's known through via the scientific medical consensus, and try to find as much of a plant-based practitioner I could possibly find. That's true, Race. Yeah, vegans are definitely deficient, severely deficient in vitamin BS. That is a fact. Yeah, see if anyone can answer Uncle Walt's question there. I've seen that sometimes used in like bodybuilders and stuff. Fortunately, that's not in any of the products I use in Clean Machine, so I don't know the answer to that one. Yeah, not a biochemist or anything like that. Just a simple guy, musician type dude, vegan activist type guy. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I don't need to refresh, but I need to hit the button that puts it back. Yeah, my bad. Vegan brain fog there, guys. Thank you, guys. Yeah, VD's going to use that one on me. Look at Ryan left it on the wrong scene for like 5 minutes because his brain is all fogged up from not eating meat. Okay, so you guys, thanks for answering Uncle Walt's question there. Yeah, see, I make it a point not to BS you guys. If I don't know something, I'm first to admit it. I'm not an expert. I don't put myself out there as an expert. I know what I know. I'm knowledgeable a bit in the things I've looked into and been doing for ages. But yeah, a lot of stuff I don't know. Let's see. Eleni. Ooh, you're watching Mikhaila Peterson, the carnivore diet. No, what's she called it? The lion diet, and was instantly disgusted and turned off when she attacked vegans and climate activists for caring about that rather than North Korea's situation. Well, what about North Korea's situation? And then, what can we do individually, Mikhaila Peterson, if you're watching? What situation? The nuclear situation, I'm assuming? Are you talking about the human rights situation there? Which situation? And then us here being, private, independent citizens of the United States and the rest of the world, what can we do exactly? I mean, send some messages? It won't get through their great firewall there. What can we do? But we can do something about the climate and environment just by being vegan. Even if you don't do anything else, just by being vegan, you can make an enormous impact. We can make an enormous impact collectively. But I don't know what we could do to such an isolated nation like North Korea. How can we affect their politics or anything like that? That's just BS. That's just like an argument from futility. Like, oh, there's a problem over here. Why don't you deal with that before you start trying to fix our environment? Like, why not? I mean, if we don't fix the environmental problem, there won't be a North Korea or a United States. You know what I'm talking? You know what I'm saying? So it just seems like a strange argument. That's not even an argument. It's just a distraction technique. Let's see. What else, you guys? The lion diet. That's funny, Rach. Yeah, let's call it the lion diet. I thought that's what she was calling it. Yeah, vegans are also deficient in stupidity. You got that right. Plant-based powered. Yeah, Race. I'm with you, Race. I don't really understand keto, vegan or non-vegan keto. I mean, I've read that it may be beneficial for those unfortunate individuals that have epilepsy. It can improve I forgot. It just helps with that. I don't want to, again, I'm not a medical doctor, but barring that, I'm not sure why anyone would abstain from just eating a normal balance of foods. And anyway, that's my personal opinion. I didn't hear that great. What's your name there? What I think about Bill Gates urging people to eat bugs instead of meat? He's doing that? Really? I didn't see that in the news. I'd like to see what he's saying there. That's interesting. You have my curiosity there. I'm not sure what to say about that. I would say you don't need bugs. You don't need meat. I mean, I've seen people propose bugs as this alternative source of protein. They're high in protein. If you want to, wean yourself off of meat. Well, you don't even need to eat bugs, or else all us vegans should be dead, because we're not eating bugs to supplement with protein or anything like that. So I would just say leave the bugs alone. You don't need bugs. It's not like if you don't eat meat or bugs, you will die or something like that. Just silly. It just seems like replace some sentient being's body eating protein with some other sentient being. So yeah, just eat plants. George just thinks it sounds pretty stupid. I assume you're talking about the Bill Gates thing. Oh, what's that, Uncle Walt? MSM powder. What is MSM powder? Yeah, if you like doing keto, Edward, that's cool. I just see no point. I don't think I'd be doing any better if I did some kind of ketogenic thing. My metabolism, I don't feel like it needs a reset. I think as far as I can tell, my metabolism is A plus. It kicks ass. I'm not sure what would be better other than I'd be kind of, hungry and tripping a few weeks out of the year or something like that. But yeah, if it works for you guys, cool. I just personally, if Ryan, I'm speaking about Ryan here, I just personally don't understand how it would make me any better or anything like that. Either would do nothing or make life a little tougher for me. Mark Tinman, do I believe in causeless effects? Wow, we're getting into some deep philosophy really quickly there. I don't know. Just stop and ponder that one for a second. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Kelly's asking about tofu. I want to point out, as a vegan, you don't have to eat tofu. In fact, there were periods where, as a vegan, I didn't have tofu for maybe like 2 or 3 years or something like that. But there's so many ways to make tofu. There's tons of ways to make tofu, Kelly. That's what's cool about tofu. You can have it as like a straight up like tofu, or change it into like a tofu scramble, make it like a breakfast. It's a pretty diverse sort of, maybe that's the wrong word, versatile plant. Hey, Prima, you came in late like the new do. Yeah, it's the new do. It came out a little shorter than what I requested. I showed photos and all, but I'm not going to trip. It's summer. It grows quickly. I'm not, it's cool. I wanted something different. That was the biggest thing. I just wanted change. I was just tired of my old, dried out, split end hair, and just wanted something fresh and new, especially for summertime. Jaden, you're moving to the West Coast at the end of August for school, and very excited. Cool, Jaden, awesome. What part of the West Coast? Just curious. That's a pretty big area, spanning from San Diego to British Columbia. Let us know if you don't mind sharing that. If not, it's all good. I understand a lot of people like their privacy. Thanks, Edward. Yeah, I'm digging the new haircut. I'm totally yeah, I'm digging it. Yeah, I have no regrets, even though it came out a little shorter. I'm very pleased, but I can't wait for it to grow another inch or so. Angie must feel like she has a new husband, huh? Maybe a little bit, huh? Yeah, I kind of joke with her sometimes. I see her looking at it. She goes, "Oh, it looks so cute," even though she was kind of tripping when she saw so much hair being cut off. But I think she likes it. Yeah, Racelover is geographically shy. Racelover has never shared with me anything about where he lives, other than it sounds like the continental United States, which is pretty big, vague area there. Let's see. So let's see. What questions do you guys got here? Let's see. Let me drink some more water here. It's been warm, but fortunately not terribly warm, but warm enough to you want to stay hydrated. Oh, Travis, you don't have a mullet? Why not? Is that really a thing? Do people in Pittsburgh really have mullets? Is that really like a thing? Like a disproportionately high number of mullets on people in Pittsburgh compared to, like, say, here? I'm just curious. I've never been to Pittsburgh before. Mark, what are my thoughts on the simulation theory? Are we living in a simulation? Yeah, Elon Musk has argued that. I mean, I mean that's kind of at least in my mind, it's just like a question like how many angels can dance on the head of a pin? Have you heard that one before? It's like something you can't really prove and you can't really refute it as well. Like, how do you prove we're in a simulation? How do you refute we're in a simulation? I just think if it's like that, it's probably not a right question to ask. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can't really prove or disprove. It's hard to, like, disprove like Santa Claus, doesn't exist, or prove that he doesn't exist. So I don't think I'm pretty sure we're not in a simulation. Just someone could pose that question and you can't disprove it. Doesn't mean it's true, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna put my money on we're not in a simulation. I think and I think we have free will, we have free thought too. We have, it's not predetermined, our thoughts and actions. That's my 2 cents. That's my reasoning on that. Not reasoning, just what I've concluded over the years. Let's see. I don't know if it's really a critical thinking question, Uncle Walt. It's just kind of like a weird philosophical question that really can't be answered, So, am I deterministic? No, Jordan. I believe that we have free will, free thoughts. I can have crazy thoughts. I believe that came from no deterministic cause. Right now I can say Grexer Ziggly-Bop, I just made that up randomly. I don't think there's anything deterministic that made me say that, other than I just wanted to blurt out some random stuff there. So that's my argument against determinism. It's kind of silly, but I think it's quite powerful at the same time. I just could do random things, and I don't see how anyone could prove to me that it was all determined by actions and things in motion long before I uttered ziggly gloogly boppy. Free will for the win. Tracy, you've concluded to make Angie's cookies. Don't say that. I had kind of a light lunch, actually, so I'm kind of hungry. Sort of early into this live stream is kind of bad. I guess because I had the lunch at around 4 o'clock, so it was like 2 hours ago. I like to usually eat like right before, but just how things worked out today. Many worlds theorem. Which one is that, Jordan? There's different ways of looking at many worlds, like alternate universes, or you're talking about like kind of a literal one described by like a branching out, like a tree-like structure in some theories of quantum physics. I don't believe in any of those, to be honest with you, but yeah, there's I've read a little bit about some of those ideas, and they just don't, at least to me, make a lot of sense. But who knows? Quantum physics is freaking nuts. It's just weird. It just Kevin Bass or Bass. Yeah, Kyle, good question. Hey, we're having me and Kevin Bass or Bass, the guy I made that video about, the guy that says there's a new tribe of us here on Twitter and Nutrition Twitter. It's a new tribe. We're our own tribe, and we're as wacky and determined as like keto and vegan people. It's called science. This guy. Yeah, I would love to have a discussion with him. We're having trouble hooking up, and like I saw him comment on the YouTube video saying he couldn't leave a comment on my Twitter. I said, maybe do we need to follow each other? But yes, if somehow we can get in touch with each other. Kevin, if you're watching, you could always just email us off happyhealthyvegan.org or shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. We have contact pages, so we're not just limited to Twitter. You can send me an old-fashioned email. The thing is that might delay it a little bit. Two things. On Angie's laptop here that I've been using now for the past couple months, I have not debated anyone, so I remember I need to install some plugins to get Skype to work so I can have my guests on. So I don't know how they work on the Apple Silicon. I have to try it out, make sure it works. And early next week, my mom's undergoing a medical procedure. I've been telling you guys about this for a few weeks now. So I'm not sure how that's going to go, how that's going to affect things. But yes, Kevin, you're not off the hook. I heard the guy someone told me, I don't know if it's true or not, that Kevin went on Twitter like the next day. My video came out on Monday. Then on Tuesday, this Kevin Bass dude went on Twitter and deleted a tweet after he made it, but saying something like I was like chickening out of talking to him. No, Kevin, if you're watching, I want to call you out on your nonsense. So yeah, it's cool how you're a fact-based person, evidence-based person, but you're not being fact-based when you make these bold claims that he said in his reply that the core of veganism is somehow riddled with like charlatans and quacks and misinformation. I said, that's just your bias. For every like non-scientific vegan you can cite, I can cite you a very scientific vegan. I mean, there's no data. If he's all about facts, evidence, and data, he has zero data to back up his assertion that at the core of veganism is anti-scientific. That's just complete bullcrap. That's just his personal observation, a shaky observation based on his limited interaction with vegans on social media. And that doesn't comprise a study or anything. That's not science, and he should know that. So Kevin, if you're watching, yes, I will debate you, discuss this with you anytime, because you got to knock it off. Stop describing vegans as anti-scientific. You're being very disingenuous. You're cherry picking who you want to describe as anti-scientific. How come you never mention Dr. Bellardo, Dr. Garth Davis, or just like if you want to talk about non-medical doctors as being vegan leaders? That's what he's saying, vegan leaders. Not all vegan leaders are doctors. Some are people like, say, on a humble level like myself or Mike the Vegan, Joey Carbstrong, Earthling Ed. I don't believe I've seen them to promote anti-scientific views. So this is complete crap. Base, if you're watching, I will talk to you about this, because you need to stop lumping in vegans with like keto and carnivore and functional medicine and biohackers. We're not like that. We're just people that find it morally wrong to harm, exploit animals. And to say that somehow at the core of us we're anti-science is just complete crap. And you're making just a mockery of veganism that doesn't need to be made. So yeah, Base, we need to talk, bro. I've not chickened out, in case that's what he's wondering. But I do need to get a couple things done. I need to make sure I can get the Skype plugin, the NDI plugin for OBS for all you tech heads out there. Make sure I can get it running on the Apple Silicon. And I got to see what's going on with my mom's procedure next week. So other than that, yeah, Base. I want to say anytime, any place, but I got to make sure that I can do those things I just mentioned there. But yes, I will want you to stop. If you don't want to debate me, Base, that's cool. Just shut up about vegans being anti-scientific, and I will back off. But unless until then, yeah, debate. And I'd even like to have debates. I just wanted to discuss this with him, because I think he's just full of crap saying that he knows for a fact veganism is anti-scientific at its core. Anyway, let's see. How does race come up with all these things? A good question, Illity. Yeah, his brain is different than most people's. Am I chickened in? I definitely not chickened out. That's for sure, Travis. Let's see. Gee, you were speaking to a former vegan who eats meat sporadically now after she became pregnant. I wonder why that is, because I've never seen any medical literature saying that veganism is perfectly fine for all humans unless you're pregnant. I've not seen that. I've seen it's perfectly fine for people in all stages of life, including infancy, pregnancy, old age. I wonder why they are thinking they need to be non-vegan while pregnant. Interesting. What would I say to those who says God put those animals on earth for our use? Well, first of all, I'm not a Christian, so that doesn't have the same impact. I'm Buddhist. Secondly, I'm just kind of curious. Does it say that? Does it actually say that in the Bible? Does it say that God put the animals here for us to use? Because I know very clearly what it says in Genesis 1:29 and 1:30. I don't remember it saying God put animals here for us to use as we will. I mean, if you want to go out and just kick animals, that's totally cool. That's using animals to get your sick jollies out on. So I'm just kind of curious if they could cite the exact passage. I'm just curious if it really says that, or are they just making stuff up? Just curious. Let's see if we have some people that know the Bible better than I do. What are you saying there, Race? The Bible is quite clear that things like humans murdering each other and humans devouring animals is fallen behavior, aka the result of sin entering. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know about the latter. Yeah, the former, about murdering. I didn't know what it said about devouring animals. It says dominion. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand what dominion is. Like, let's look it up. It just means you're responsible for. It doesn't mean you slaughter. Like, if I'm watching my nieces and nephews, have dominion over them for the time being, right? Doesn't mean I should kill them. Doesn't mean like they handed the kids over to me and said, yeah, kill your nieces and nephews, right? And, this is crazy. No, it just means you're responsible. You're a steward. You're looking after them, taking care of them, making sure everything's cool. I'm not sure how people equate dominion with mass slaughter. It's not the definition of dominion. Oh, let me do a refresh here. Okay, I saw some freezing frames here. So just bear with it here. Let me check my frame rate here, make sure everything's cool. Okay, I have good stream quality, so let's hope everything is cool. What happened to my alert box again? 1 second, guys. Okay. All right, so let's get back to it. Yeah, Race Lover. Dominion does not mean kill and devour needlessly. That's not the definition of dominion. If someone thinks that's what dominion means, they've changed the meaning of the word in the English dictionary. They said, no, that definition sucks. I have a better definition. It's like when anti-vegans take it upon themselves to define what is vegan. Like they think, if like an ant gets harmed, veganism is null and void. Like, no, that's not how veganism is defined. That's your insane definition of veganism. So insane because it's impractical. It's impossible. But that's not how it's defined, and that's not how dominion is defined. Shoot. So that's what I would tell to these people. Where does it say that? And if they point out the dominion bit, ask them, where does dominion, show me where in the English language that dominion is means killing needlessly. Like, I have dominion over like Sunday school kids if I'm teaching Sunday school, Bible school. Does it mean I should kill them? No, of course not. Dominion does killing. That's just insane word twisting. So yeah, a couple ways to approach that. But one way I say I'm Buddhist, so it doesn't really matter to me all that much. But I am curious though. I like the intellectual curiosity of seeing like what it says actually about the dominion bit. Uh-oh, I'm dropping frames. Dropping some frames there. I'm not sure what's up with the frame dropping. Oh well. I guess it's just part of life sometimes. Yeah, I remember last week the live stream was flawless. I don't think I had any dropped frames. Yeah, it was glitching there for a second. It just happens sometimes. I'm not sure why that is, but feel confident. I am here. I'm not going anywhere. Well, let me see how I'm doing on the Instagram, guys. Let's see if you guys got me to 1,000 followers yet. Let's see. I'm so close. 997. Let me see. 1,002. Hell yeah. I got 1,000 Instagram followers. Thanks, guys. 1,000 followers here. Awesome. And let's see how close we are to a pizza fund. Let me check out where we're at here. Streamlabs will tell me. 18. We're really close, guys. Like maybe like $5-7, something like that, away from a pizza night. If you guys want to make this a banner night, we're really close. I can celebrate my 1,000th followers on Instagram. So thanks so much, guys. That's, you know, I've been wanting to get there for a long time. Yeah, Jordan, glitching is the internet version of vegan brain fog. I get.
How do they like your hair?
Yeah, they like my hair. Let's see, is that link no good on Streamlabs? Let me check this out.
Oh wow, new monitors.
Oh, it's not working. Yeah, you're right. That Streamlabs links isn't working.
Oh no, technical difficulties.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
No.
I'm going to fix that on the fly. Say, Angie,
Okay.
say hi to everyone.
Yeah, I will. Let me see if I can find a seat here.
Let's see.
Oh, I'm gonna pull things down. Wow, I like the new light situation.
All right, let me see what's wrong with my
Always fine. See, what was I? Oh, I'm pulling your cable here. Let's see if I can scooch. Oh,
Uh-oh.
I did it.
Oh, I knew I was.
I did
There's a home for them on the. I put a thing there, and
but they're not on it.
yeah, I didn't think that was gonna be a problem.
Well,
Things.
you didn't know mine was gonna come in.
I didn't. I didn't know. All right, Angie's here. Let me get back to
I'm
the
just
chat.
excited. Oh, I see my Uncle Walt is here.
Uncle Walt is here. Angie's here. You can scoot a little closer if you want.
I was just excited that you said you got everyone to rally and
I got
get
1,000
followers.
Yeah, I
That's
had
good.
like 986 or so before the live stream started, so I
I'm
got
gonna
up to
comb my hair,
1,002 last time I checked there.
Really, that's awesome. Yeah, and I just realized this is the first time anyone outside of Instagram or Facebook has seen your hair.
Yeah.
Look how cute it looks right now. Oh my god. Actually, I like the way you do it better than the stylist did it. The stylist made it like too crunchy.
Yeah, she put a lot of product in. But at least I
Yeah.
saw how she put it in there and rubbed and stuff. So
Yeah.
I know the technique now, how to dry
That's
it. And I just put a little bit in today.
You guys, you
Just
look
a
like
little
a
bit.
teenager all of a sudden. What's up with that? That's so funny.
I know, huh?
I didn't like it at first. I'm gonna be honest. When it was getting cut, I was getting panic attacks. I was like, "She's cutting too much."
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing
She's
too.
like
I'm
cutting
going,
so much.
F it. I just want to change. You know, I wanted
Yeah.
something different, and I got it. And like I said, it's the same shape of what I want, just a little shorter. It should grow
Yeah.
out just exactly like what I showed them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tracy's here too. Tracy.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, Tracy.
What's up? Well, so I guess she's back from her camping trip.
Oh, I didn't know she was camping.
Yeah.
Where at?
Did you go to Yosemite? Which we actually just watched this crazy documentary about.
Oh, yeah, it's on
Yosemite.
was it Amazon Prime? I think.
Yeah,
we saw?
it's really good.
About rock or mountain climbers, the guys that climb up
Rock
like
climbers.
Half Dome and you know, yeah, check that out if you haven't seen it. That was pretty
I forgot
cool.
the name of it, but it's probably pretty easy to find.
Yeah.
Do you have I think the light looks pretty cool in the background. You guys notice that we changed
Yeah.
out the back a little bit?
I think Uncle Walt was asking about the globe, so I explained the situation
Oh.
where we flip-flop lights kind of.
Yeah, I still sometimes go to like turn on the light in the living room, but yeah, there's a globe now and there. I think this looks homier. Plus, you can read over on that couch.
You can do what?
You could read on that couch.
Oh,
now.
yeah. Uh-huh.
As to like.
Yeah, you can sit there and just read a book there, yeah. Yeah, I like the new setup here and the new overhead light I was showing. That's all this blue light is this new overhead light that our
It looks
electrician
good.
installed for
Well, it
us.
could be any color.
Any
you want,
color,
right?
yeah. I guess I could show them. I don't want to lose my
Yeah.
color here. Let's do it right now.
Well, try
All
some
right.
colors.
Woo!
Uh oh. That one didn't read. It's very pink.
Yeah, I didn't cycle through all these before.
Cayenne, red. Ooh, yeah. The green.
I think this is where I started. No,
Yeah, that seems like the best
seems
one.
about right. And then
The best one, right, guys?
and then it does regular white as well, regular white light. You know.
You told them how now you have headroom for you can stand up and play your
Yeah,
guitar.
before there was like a fan with chain or things you pull on to turn it off. I would hit my head because I'm 6'4.5". So anyway, now I'm not going to hit my head on the overhead light.
Way better.
All that blue light, it's like a James Cameron movie.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, no strip lights or anything. I'd like to maybe put
We
some
looked
back
at
there.
the idea, but
Yeah, I'm cool with this
now
overhead
the
light.
way you have it set up right now, you can't even see back behind the couch. Oh, Peter, what's up?
Hey,
Beyond
Peter.
Meat. Yeah, Ryan was just telling me yesterday he heard that Beyond Meat was doing some kind of vegan chicken thing.
If I read it right, restaurant only, at least for now.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Just tenders, not patties, Peter?
Yeah, before I saw the picture, it looked like tenders. Yeah, not patties.
Okay.
I mean, what's the difference between a tender? It was like
A
oval
tender is
shaped.
like a strip.
Yeah, it wasn't round like a burger. It's
Yeah,
like
like a strip. So there's some brand of a chicken tender that's vegan that they've got in at the Impossible Foods boxes, but they're like $7 a bag or something. So I haven't tried it yet. What's funny?
Oh no, I'm just reading some of the comments and stuff.
I wish I had put some kind of lip gloss on.
I'm gonna see if that link works again. Let me check this
Uncle
out.
Walt asked, "Why did the chicken cross the road?
Yeah, what he wants to know?
Is it to
'Cause-
not get
Because
turned
someone's
into
trying
a
to
chicken tender?"
someone's trying to eat them.
Mark Tin Man would shy away from imitation anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like a huge fan, but every once in a while.
Damn, it's not working.
So how is it that there are two Tin Men here, by the way? Because, what is it? Heartedly Adonis Tin Man has been hanging out with us for years, and now we have a Mark Tin Man. Are you one and the same or related in any way?
I'm just gonna turn off the bot if it's pasting the wrong link right now. So I have a link up top
Oh,
here.
Jaden Phillips says the link works now. Is it true or it doesn't?
Huh. Oh wow. It worked for Kevin.
Well, it's working. And I thought Peter's was one of those too.
I have to investigate it.
Where
'Cause,
did
when
you
I've-
get your blood work done?
Where do I get my blood work done?
Yeah, that's what he asked.
Yeah, good question, Kevin. Yeah,
You've got a few places.
Yeah, the easiest way for me to get it done is to go to my local doctor, health professional here, and he knows I like to get my blood tested every year and a half or something like that. I think I can come back every 12 months and my insurance will be cool with it. So he just writes me the script and I direct him too, because make sure we get the B12, get the vitamin D. Oh yeah, they don't always test iron, so I make sure iron's on there.
Okay.
And then lately,
that's set
testosterone. And I said make sure there's free and total. So yeah, I just go in there and tell my doctor what I'd like to have, and he's totally cool with it.
Yeah.
And then I
Pretty
just
chill guy.
I just take the script to any place. Like I go to LabCorp, but there's the other
Yeah.
one, Quest Diagnostics. So that's how I get it done. Just to get a script and go to a testing place like that. There's another place I've used a couple times on my own when I didn't want to go to the doctor. It's called, there's a bunch of them online. It's like a whole business. I went to one called, I think, Healthy Testing Centers or something like that,
Oh, yeah?
.com. And they actually, you order it online and they send it to like a doctor in another state. It just puts a signature on it electronically and sends
Weird.
it back to.
Okay.
But yeah, that costs more money, obviously. I like to use it through
Yeah.
my insurance whenever I can for free.
Yeah.
But I love getting my blood tested.
sorry,
You know
guys.
that. I get excited.
I know, and I hate getting my blood taken. I am a super wimp.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, there's a message here from a guy named Kyle that you should read.
Kyle, let's see. Kevin just told me on Twitter my DMs are now open to him and I have followed him. Awesome. All right. Because I think Kyle was asking about how's
Yeah.
the debate going. So I explained
It's not.
the technical situation I was having, just to get a message through to him. So cool. I'll message Kevin. And I said, I need to do two things. I have to make sure that on Angie's laptop, I can run the Skype NDI plugin to get guests in. And then I just have to see what's going on with my mom's procedure next week. So barring those two things, yes, I will talk to Kevin about his anti-vegan rants on Twitter and set him straight that there's
Yeah.
nothing at the core. I think that was even the phrase he used. Like the core of veganism has like anti-science is part of it or something like that.
Oh my god, what, because it's based on ethics?
No, because
if you believe
because
if you
the
have
comments
ethics, you don't have science.
because vegans he sees on Twitter say some anti-scientific things.
I mean, people on Twitter in general.
Yeah.
Let's just be
I
honest
see
here.
meat eaters say anti-scientific things all the time. That's not a problem about vegans. Just some anti-science people happen to be vegan, but it's not like
Yeah.
predominant. If he makes that claim, he's better have some freaking data, since he prides
Yeah.
himself as this guy that smashes quacks and anti-scientific people. Show me the data, Kevin, so you have some time as I'm getting my thing together here. But thanks for letting me know, Kyle, that I can message him, and I will definitely do so.
By the way, I think it's fair to say this is our laptop.
This is your laptop, right?
It's our laptop. We're both using it.
That's true. I only really use it during the live streams,
You can
though.
use it more.
Okay, cool. All right, our laptop. We share a laptop. I created my own user account on it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's our laptop.
I didn't want to mess up your desktop and all that stuff. This
Yeah.
way, too, I can get my notifications and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah, great.
I can access my notes in case I need to
all
paste
that
some
great
stuff in.
What else is going on here? And we have a troll.
We have a
First one of
troll.
the day. 'Cause I walked in. What? How come I always attract the trolls?
Is this a joke here? I think I saw it. It's like comedy.
It is?
If I saw it here, what is being done about plant farm deaths?
Oh, not that old.
I don't even know what they're
chestnut.
like the plants are being killed.
Oh no! It's probably that thing where the people like to believe that more animals die if you eat plants than if you eat animals.
It's such a
You know?
ambiguously phrased question that it could be interpreted too many ways. So yeah, you don't want to ask an ambiguous question. You want to ask a concise and precise, non-ambiguous question here.
That's true. Well, you've done many videos on that topic, if that's the topic they're bringing up.
Yeah. Okay, he wants to know for real because I can see nothing is being done. Well, what's the question? What are you talking about plant farm deaths? Are you talking about like, okay, let's go with what you think the question
I'm just
was.
assuming because trolls usually come here and say the same four things.
Okay, yes. All right, let's talk about, he's talking about like unintentional deaths that occur in industrial farming situations.
I assume.
Because we
Right.
we farm here, and I've never had to kill an animal or anything like that.
No.
But when you run like a combine harvester, yeah, it can potentially harm animals. And here are two things to think about that. There's so many ways to go on this. But first of all, let's talk about, do animals stand... We're talking like rodents, rabbits, stuff like that. Have you ever walked out into a field where there's rodents and rabbits? Loudly, because a combine harvester is huge. It's super freaking loud.
And I think it vibrates.
It
the
vibrates
land.
the earth. Do you think the animals will stand there and go, man, I'm gonna let that thing come right up to me? No, they run. They're intelligent creatures.
Yeah.
That's how it
There
works.
was a study on it.
And I've showed several studies before where they've actually put radio tracking tags or collars
Yeah.
on
Oh,
these
you got
animals. That's Jamit there.
Oh, hey!
Jamit.
What's up?
Yeah, he thinks these are rubbish arguments, so laughable.
Yeah.
They've put tracking collars on them to see what happens to the animals once a combine harvester or harvesters are unleashed on a field. The animals go away. They're not stupid. Animals are not stupid. They run away, just like you would if you saw a huge, loud, noisy machine coming at you. So let's say, though, it's not 100%. A couple animals are unfortunate, or maybe they're injured, can't get out. Doesn't mean veganism is null and void. Plants aren't grown just for vegans.
No,
Non-vegans eat plants as well.
Especially the combine harvester.
That's for
harvest.
industrial farming, which grows crops for animal feed and humans too. So it's not on vegans. So just because there might be some harm, it doesn't mean veganism is null and void. Nowhere in the definition of veganism, unless you're an anti-vegan and you invented your own definition, nowhere in the definitions to say there's absolutely no harm, zero harm, and if there's any tiny harm, veganism is null and void. It's as much as practicable and possible. So there's all the answers to that argument.
But still, it really irks me that meat enthusiasts bring up the combine harvester argument when it's the combine harvester crops are grown to feed the animals that they're going to eat. So therefore, not only are you responsible for the animal deaths of the animals you're eating, but also the animals from the combine harvesters, because that's how they grow the monocrops of soy, because most soy is consumed by animals.
90%.
And what's the other one?
Corn.
Corn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though some humans eat
So-
corn, but yeah, the vast majority goes as livestock feed. And there's also the alfalfa and other crop feeds grown for animal agriculture. So yeah, if you're concerned with the killing, you're killing on both ends, as Angie just said there. So there goes that argument there.
That's why I hate that weak argument.
So then what the next argument people throw, well, okay, you just, I hear what you're saying, but plants have feelings. That's what they'll tend to next. And then they become plant activists, strangely.
I know.
They kill animals, no problem, but they're all of a sudden plant activists because plants have feelings.
They'll just try anything.
Yeah, they just, it's called throwing.
It's called deflection.
Yeah, deflection, and a funnier way, so they just throw crap on a wall and see what sticks.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Plant murderer. I like to point out that plants don't necessarily have to die when you eat them. Like when you go by a fruit tree, you see some fallen ripened fruit and I eat it. I didn't kill the tree.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
tree continues
Anything that's
to be.
growing on a tree or a bush, vines die back naturally anyway.
There's a life cycle to plants. Yeah.
And potatoes, as I mentioned before, the potatoes, carrots, things of that nature, root vegetables. The plant up here,
It wilts.
it's alive, and then eventually it wilts and dies, and that's when you know to pull it up by the root.
You didn't kill it.
We didn't kill it. And then anything that has to do with greens, like lettuce, we have greens out in the front right now.
Chard,
kale,
kale.
blah, blah, blah.
You snip it.
You snip the leaves, and then the rooted plant is still on the ground, you guys.
And it grows back. The plant doesn't die or cease to be, unless you do something intense to it or something, unless you harvest it all out. But no, you didn't kill the
like
plant.
beans, there's another one where it's on a vine, and
Try snipping a part off a cow and see if it grows back. It's not going to happen, but it does with our kale.
so anyways, it's a big waste of everyone's time to bring up those arguments.
So
'cause they've
hopefully
been debunked
we
multiple
answered your
times.
question there. And
I guess you did say ask a friendly,
healthy, ethical, vegan activist.
Yeah. Ask them anything, and that includes the same 4 things that you tend to hear.
Yeah, so sorry if we
Thanks
seem-
for joining us.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, and sorry if we seem kind of like, what's the word about it? Just bummed. Oh, what's the word? Just kind of
Irritated?
irritated, because we've seen that question so many times.
Yeah.
And I know they're coming from a place where they think they got us or something like
Yeah,
that, but they
I think
don't.
that's the irritating thing.
Uh-huh.
But he said he really wants to know, so we really gave
Yeah.
as good of an answer.
And
as we
again,
could.
I'm not making stuff up. I've made many videos over the years
Yeah.
on our channel addressing this, and feel free to search through our channel. We've made several videos discussing the combine harvester
I keep saying you
argument.
need to make like the top 5 weakest arguments against
Yeah,
veganism. or
yeah.
whatever.
Thanks for reminding me about that. Yeah, the top 5 weakest arguments against veganism, and the combine harvester argument is definitely one of the top 5 weakest arguments.
Yeah, actually, I'd love to hear, what do you guys think? Like, concisely, what do you think are some of the weakest arguments?
Yeah, what's your favorite weakest argument? I'll compile
Yeah.
the top 5, and Travis wants to know which one of us is the friendly one.
Not me, apparently. I came in here with a toot. No, I had a headache. I was just going to go get some aspirin, but I don't know. I feel the headache going away. Maybe it's because it's
Bruno
cold in here.
asks, what about the Bible? What about the Bible? We were just talking about the Bible about 15, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
What about the Bible, Bruno? We'll see. See, he's throwing stuff on the wall. So we dealt with the combine harvester argument. Now he's going to try the Bible argument.
Vegans are going to tell you there's a classic passage in the Bible that actually supports veganism.
Yeah, if you weren't sitting there, I would go pull up Genesis 1:29 right now, which says very clearly that God has given to humans all these plants and non-animal things like seeds and nuts to eat and do stuff with.
I could pass you your mouse if it helps.
No.
Okay.
Well, first of all, Bruno, I'm not a Christian, in case you don't know. So I'm a Buddhist, and so what rules are given in any religious text really doesn't resonate too much with me, just like probably what's written in Buddhist text doesn't resonate with you or anything like that. But I'm kind of curious, where in the Bible does it say that, eat animals, kill and slaughter animals? Please show me that. I'm just curious, as an intellectual type person, I'd like to see the passage where it says, kill and slaughter animals. That's totally cool. Just curious where that is.
Because Ryan can tell you the name of the passage for you to look up to see.
Yeah, I sent you Genesis 1:29. So if you have a passage here, we can have some of our people fact check that. So Bruno, if you got a passage where it says, eat the animals, God saith to the people, raise and slaughter these animals.
Thou must kill everything that I've made.
Yeah, I give you my total blessing to slaughter all these animals for your pleasure of eating. Just let me know where that is.
Oh, man.
I'm just curious. I have not seen that passage. And I've read through, even though I'm not a Christian, I've read through most of the Christian Bible, Old and New Testament, even Book of Mormon too. So I'm just kind of curious where these passages are, because those eluded me. So anyway...
Anyways, everybody got some non-trolly stuff to
Yeah,
talk
let's have
about?
some non-trolly stuff as Bruno's sitting there trying to find his stuff online. He's da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Some people are talking about iron. You're going to have low iron as a vegan, and someone else brought up.
Low iron as a vegan? No, my iron is sky high. My iron, I've been getting my blood tested, 8 years now as a vegan, not even close to iron deficient.
And
so, no.
as Ilani, I think it is,
Ilani, yeah.
E brought up,
Yeah, what'd she say?
They know plenty of non-vegans that have low iron.
Yeah, that's true. So that means nothing. There's plenty of vegans that have that are low in iron, and there's plenty of vegans like myself who have super strong, kick-ass iron.
Should we just go ahead and talk about B12 too while we're at it?
Should we talk about?
Probably bring that.
So we talk about vegans being deficient in B12.
Let's just do it.
How about diabetic? That
Let's
we eat
bring
all
up
these
the top 5.
we eat all these carbohydrates, so we're Oh, Tracy's baking some of your cookies right now.
Oh, that's what I meant to be doing.
I told her that. You meant to.
I meant to. I haven't done it yet. All week I said I was going to do it. I cleaned up all the trays. Oh, yeah, I remember that Pierce Morgan thing, which you did make a video about. Peter brings up how Pierce Morgan thinks millions of bugs are killed for bread.
No. I remember the quote because I put it in slow motion. Billions.
Oh, yeah, it was
billions.
It was
Are you aware that
billions.
billions of little creatures are killed so you can enjoy your bread? Billions. Like, really?
Billion?
Only vegans are... really, the billions of animals are killed so that vegans, a small subset of the population, can enjoy bread? Imagine how many animals are killed for non-vegans to enjoy the bread. That'd be trillions.
Oh, he threw something else at the wall, babe.
Oh, cool. Well, first of all, Bauhaus Cure. Thank you.
Hey, how you doing?
Text-to-speech, too.
Everyone
deserves to eat good food
Yeah.
on a Friday night. We are having ramen.
Ah.
Go enjoy pizza.
Thank you. You put us over the edge on pizza tonight. So let's see. It's still pretty early. Oh yeah, we can totally get pizza tonight. So thank you. Having ramen tonight. That
What
sounds
kind of
good.
ramen?
Yeah, what kind of ramen? Tell us for sure. Well, thank you, guys. I guess we'll have a
Yeah,
pizza.
rocks.
Guess
Celebratory.
Guess we'll have a pizza tonight to celebrate my 1,002 followers on Instagram.
Awesome. Did you tell them how you got your most popular Instagram post of all time?
Yeah, the shot of my hair when I got my hair cut was, I think, by far the most liked Instagram photo I ever put up
my
there.
photography is so awesome.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
they were shocked. So I know, okay, I would like to hear, because since I wasn't here, I know I've seen people in the comments before. Some are team Ryan, cut your hair short, and some were, no, grow it back long again. So
My hair doesn't
now
look-
that it's been
Yeah.
short, what do you guys think?
What do you think now? You know, I tell you, my hair doesn't grow long like it used to. You know, it looked better when it's thicker and longer
I
and
know
stuff.
I miss those days, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, I'm 53. You know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, not bad.
Whose hair gets thicker from the age 40 to 53? It just, you know, it's
Thicker?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Just me.
Yeah, except
so
yours.
thick.
Yeah,
So
except yours. Your
thick.
hair's thicker. Yeah, most people seem to like the short. I'm enjoying it short. Like I said, it came out a little shorter than the photos that we showed them for reference,
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
they got
It's
the
like so
shape.
healthy.
She got the shape right. She nailed it. So it'll grow out.
Yeah, they can't see the back, but it's like, you know, kind of puffy on the back, and then it tapers down really nicely. What are you doing?
Being a hair model. Uncle Walt, the fireworks sucked, but they weren't as bad as last year.
I know, which last year was like, I can't see that
Off
it could
the
be
charts.
any worse. Like, there was smoke everywhere, and it was still bad air quality the next day.
Yeah, it was bad, but
But
you
yeah,
know,
it went on like, would you notice the last sound around 2 a.m.?
around 1 or 2, we were going to bed. You know, it just sucks. Like, you know, people, aren't they aware that it rattles, you know, it scares all pretty much animals. I know people that have to give their pets medications because they're so freaked out by all this. And there's people with PTSD that get freaked out. They probably need to take more meds too. And the fireworks are bad for the environment. They get into the water. But people don't care. They don't give a crap. It's their right to frighten every sentient being in a square block or two.
The sad thing is they're still doing it. They
Oh, that loud one last night.
super loud and maybe
close.
like maybe a house
Here's the
away
thing
from
too.
us.
It's not just fireworks. So people are just doing sparklers and those
wouldn't
little ash snakes or whatever. Cool, you know, what have you. You'll never hear me complain. But they're blowing up bombs. These are bombs. These aren't little safe, insane fireworks you buy on the corner for the week before 4th of July. These are illegal bombs.
And then, okay, so our city's been so lax about it. Like, there's a lot of citizens that live in the, you know, like the areas where a lot of this stuff's going on. Like, it's pretty bad in our neighborhood, but it's even worse in some others. And they've been trying to get the city to do something about it, and they're just so lax. But it's like, okay, it's first of all, it's illegal in our city.
All fireworks, be it safe,
All of
insane, or M80s or bombs.
Yeah. But if they if the city just allowed them to go nuts on July 4th, I'd be like, all right, we gotta deal with it. But it goes on for like 3 months leading up to July 4th, and it's still going on. Today I heard something.
I mean, that should be instant jail. If you're not doing it on July 4th, instant jail time. Because these are terrorists when you get down to it. They're terrorizing neighborhoods.
They're blowing up like alleys and stuff. This is crazy.
It just shows you how ineffective our super well-funded police department is. They take up half the city budget. And I saw that last year they wrote up 2 citations on 4th of July. And this year they wrote about 20.
Oh,
it's up, but
like I said, I don't even care about the 4th of July. What about all those other months?
Like tonight, we'll probably be chilling out on the couch, cat sitting on our lap, peaceful, and then it explodes, and then he scratches
Midnight
us.
Hits.
We get cut and bloody.
Oh, my arm
some
thighs
idiot.
have so many scratches. So annoying. Let's see, I'm seeing some comments here that we're skipping
Oh,
over.
okay, yeah. Pick some comments out for us, Angie.
Well, I saw the Bauhaus Cure said, I know, I wish I had Angie's hair, but
that
I know
one
who
won't
they're
work.
talking to.
Oh, yeah, you can... Let me scroll back up here.
Oh, yeah, Bauhaus Cures, Disneyland started their fireworks again. I heard they started them up for the 4th.
Hopefully they're just on the 4th. Have they restarted, like, forever?
Honestly, I don't see why they need to have them every single night. Like, couldn't they just do them on the 4th and on, like, New Year's Eve or whatever, assuming they're open?
Okay, so can some of my Christian vegans here go and check Bruno's passage here? Because, again, I'm not a practicing Christian. I'm Buddhist, so someone that has more knowledge, like Race Lever, can you check Bruno's thingy there? His quote, because I invited him, because I gave him Genesis 1:20. I'm just kind of curious. Is that what the Bible says? You can eat all the animals? Someone let me know if Bruno is speaking truth here or not. Curious. How do they get away with selling fireworks if they're supposedly illegal in town? This is how they get around with the produce not pills. You can't sell them or do any fireworks in Long Beach, but in neighboring cities that don't have a fireworks ban, people just go to those cities, buy the fireworks and bring them here. And then there's the illegal fireworks, you can get in the black market or whatever. So
did you guys hear about the guy in LA that had 3,000 pounds?
Like 30,000 pounds.
30,000
They put it into a bomb exploding truck where they detonate like bombs.
They meaning
LAPD.
Yeah.
And it blew up the truck and destroyed some of the neighborhood. That's how powerful.
A lot of people were injured.
Yeah, people were taken to the 7 police
and elderly in the neighborhood that wouldn't evacuate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like this guy had like 30,000 pounds of illegal fireworks.
Bombs.
That it was clearly on the box said made in China, and they were just stacked up on his porch like nothing, and he's selling them to everyone. And so, obviously eventually LAPD found out about it, came to confiscate it, and they brought some really expensive, crazy, supposed to be a bomb detonating vehicle they bring it for things that they think are too fragile to transport, that they think are going to blow up in transport. And I read that they even put less in there than what the truck is
Good thing, huh? Capable of, they thought.
Yeah.
And it still blew up and destroyed this expensive bomb truck.
Yeah, and they went around and evacuated the neighborhood, but some people didn't leave. And it's like all hell broke loose, basically.
Okay, Race Lever responded to that Genesis 9:3, and he said Genesis 9:3 was right after the flood, which means there were no plants growing. There was a flood. And what proves that the animals were not originally created to be eaten, and that no one was allowed to any animals up until that time, until most, if not all, the food in life, yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah,
so it's after the flood.
I wondered why because I know there is a statement that sometimes people throw back at us has something to do with God has made everything for us to enjoy or whatever.
We're talking about the dominion thing, and dominion doesn't mean slaughter.
I consider dominion over everything here for us to be the stewards.
Yeah, say I teach Sunday school, Bible Sunday school. I have dominion over the class. It doesn't mean
where are you going with this?
Doesn't mean I should slaughter and eat them, right?
For your pleasure.
Oh, like someone gives me dominion over their pets while they go on a trip to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I should kill their pets, right? It means I'm taking care of them. So dominion doesn't mean. It's funny how some people twist dominion to mean mercilessly slaughter. If you look it up, it doesn't mean that. Needless slaughtering.
It doesn't.
So anyway, oh yeah, and a few people point out like produce not pills. I think Travis, yeah, and as you guys know, we're in a huge drought situation here. We have dry brush everywhere, so
Oh, yeah.
we don't need like these explosives landing on dry vegetation, and starting fires, and killing people and animals, and destroying more crap
We have
that way.
100-year-old wood houses everywhere in Long Beach
Yeah.
too.
So
So,
it just-
we're always worried that our house will catch on fire. So we always stay home every
And
single.
it's like
4th of
they
July.
buy them in the Midwest in these rural areas where you don't have densely populated areas, and there's more vegetation there.
Oh,
It's
like how
wetter.
my sister goes to Kansas.
Yeah, they can buy them there. It's a different situation than these compact, dry, hot cities here in California. So anyway, thanks for answering that one, Racer. I knew you guys would know more about it. Hey, Graven Babies. Hey, I saw your tweet. We were talking earlier about Only Lovers Left Alive.
Oh yeah, I can't even believe you got the vinyl
She
of
found the
that.
vinyl for that. That's pretty
I'm a little
hardcore.
jealous.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was vinyl for a soundtrack for Only Lovers Left Alive. One of our favorite movies. Someone asked earlier.
Yeah.
He's left a super chat tip too.
Oh,
like,
awesome.
Like werewolves or vampires. If I had to be one, I said
Oh,
vampire.
vampires all day.
I'm already a vampire.
All day.
If you watch that movie, I tell you, that's so me.
know.
Yeah, Wyoming again, a big rural area, different climate where it's not all dry and droughty like here. I don't think their stuff just catches on fire as readily as brush does in the Southern California hills or any of the West Coast hills for that matter. So, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, there is quite a bit of Bible talk now.
Yeah, Craven Babies too, 100 vampires 100%. Yeah. I have to say I've never seen any like movie or something like, ooh, I want to be like that werewolf guy. That werewolf's really cool, Never. Werewolves just kind of bug me. They're
Yeah,
just like,
I don't like werewolves either.
they're silly, but vampires, hell yeah. I want to like Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise. Those are some badass
Oh
vampires
my
too.
gosh, I like nine-tailed foxes now.
Oh yeah, your cringe show. Yeah, they're kind of.
I'm still trying to understand. The nine-tailed fox stories are pretty far out there, but
Wow, no, Peter, I was not aware of that. Some channel, Life with Beans. They're a family from Australia. They have 8 kids, and they're no longer vegan now. They were vegan for years. They made a video about it.
wow.
Huh? Should I respond to it? What do you guys say? What do you let me know, Peter? Is this something I should look at? Because I like to see these people why I'm no longer vegan, or why we as a family vegan are no longer vegan now, and see if there's some kind of like valid reason, a valid argument against veganism. I never find it. I'm just kind of curious. Should I take a look into it like I did with more salt?
Oh, Uncle Walt's asking about the new BTS song.
Oh,
We
that
don't need
premiered last
permission
night.
to dance. Da-na-na-na-na.
I don't like their new songs, man.
Gosh, I don't like any of the 3 songs that they've been pitching.
Yeah.
They're just trying to win a Grammy, you guys.
They were so much better like 2-3 years ago.
I know.
Peak
know.
BTS has happened.
Apparently on Twitter, I was reading that some people are unstanding because they don't like the new song.
Oh, Graven asked, did we find a home for the little kitten?
Oh yes, we did.
That was last week. That's
We
what we
did.
dedicated last week to.
I haven't had the heart to go through all my footage of Tiny Baby Kitten yet.
It breaks our heart because we really loved
I
Baby
love him so much,
Kitty.
and he loved us too.
He loved us. A bond. We had a strong, loving
But
bond
Bodhi
with
did
him.
not care for him one iota.
Yeah.
No, and neither did either the 2 male cats outside. Joe, I don't know how aware Joe was of him.
But yeah, we found him a great home. He's living with another fellow solid black cat in Los Angeles.
His
So
name is Omen.
yeah, his name is Omen. Yeah.
And I've already seen pictures and video of him sitting on his new daddy's lap.
He loves his
And
new daddy.
And I saw a video of him laying in the bed like he was living his
He
best life.
owns
He
it.
was so happy.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to do. We figured, hey, we could just kind of feed him in the backyard forever. It could be like a trippy outdoor cat that we're kind of friends with. Or,
Well, that's what you said, but I was like,
we could try to home him and he could live like a prince and have a forever home. And that's how he lives now,
what I
this
wanted.
princely lifestyle, which he deserves. Because he's a really sweet cat. So we got him homed. And that took so much time and energy.
oh my gosh, you guys.
Angie
I
got
was
exhausted playing with him for like 2 hours a day.
Yeah, because I was just trying to coax him out from under the house, and then I was trying to tame him. And so I got to where he would respond to my voice if I would say, "Kitty, baby kitty." Like he would come running, but not like all the way up to me, but because he knew that I would give him food. But eventually I figured out a way to play with them. I think it was actually your idea that we like
get the stick with the string.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I did the kitty fisher thing, and he was weird about, he wouldn't play the first day, but then the second day he started play.
That was
Then
the magical tool,
yeah.
the breakthrough device.
Yeah, then on the third day I could actually let
Touch it.
the touch him with the thing, and then eventually I was like, I
could
touched him
touch
with
him.
my hand, and he was like, he started purring immediately. So then after I would play with him for like 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours at sunset. And then finally, a big cat came walking into the yard, and it looked like he was going to attack him. So I just snatched baby kitty, and I ran inside with them. And yeah, that was when I was like, okay, now I have tiny baby kitty. Like, he's in the back room hiding. I got to do something. That's when I started really doing a campaign on Instagram to find him a family. And it was actually pretty strangely easy.
Yeah, we got lucky.
It was pretty
Yeah.
easy.
Thank the heavens. I'm
Yeah.
glad baby kitty is homed.
Yeah.
I saw Trini Vegan said that Only Lovers Left Alive is on Prime Video and wants to watch it tonight. Hopefully it's free, because a lot of times
be for
Prime has
pay.
stuff that you have to pay for, so be careful there.
Well, still, if it's like $3,
It's
so
worth it. It's such a good movie, I swear.
Yeah.
If you just watch it, I tell you, Angie's so that lady vampire, I'm so that dude vampire. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, did you say who the actors are?
Yeah, Tom Hiddleston and Tilda Swinton.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston. Yeah, the Loki. This is before he did any Marvel stuff.
Yeah. Do 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 do. So there's 2 trolls now?
We have another troll. Where's the other one?
I don't know. I just
So-
see 2 people fighting.
so
I haven't figured out which one.
All I can tell Bruno is doing is saying, if I understand the argument that Bruno, I'm just kind of glancing at, so forgive
Yeah.
me if I'm wrong, I might be. It's like, I'm a Christian. The Bible is greater than any man's understanding. And the Bible, in that passage written after the flood, says, hey, go eat all the animals you want. So therefore, I'm taking that as carte blanche from divinity that I have the blessing to eat all the animals I want. I think that's his argument.
I just really wonder how down God would be with humans being the cause of animals going extinct.
Yeah. So what do you
Like,
think
that's
about...
what happened just with the dodo bird was like the first one.
Yeah.
Like, they were easy to catch. They just caught them all, ate them all, and there's no more dodos left.
And Bruno, what do you think? You said the Bible is greater than any man's understanding. So you must have superior knowledge, Bruno.
Exactly.
So
If
please
you
let me know.
understand it, you're better.
Animal agriculture is the #1 source of greenhouse gas emissions, which is destroying our planet. If you haven't been watching with all extreme weather events happening in the past several years, so what would God think about people eating so many of His animals, raising so many animals, and all the resources needed to do such that we're destroying our planet? Because, like I said, animal agriculture produces more greenhouse gas emissions than all of transportation, exhaust from transportation combined. So,
Yeah.
what would God think about that? Just kind of curious.
I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, because when that book was written, they had no idea about the concepts of, like, say, climate change, greenhouse gas emissions. It's a different world now. And I'm not saying God's knowledge is imperfect. The people who wrote the books were humans, and they didn't have these concepts of carbon dioxide. They didn't even know what these elements were, these molecules were. So I'm just kind of curious, how does that jive?
Oh, Trini said, Bruno's still here? I thought he was banned. Maybe he is. We have some pretty great moderators here.
Fallon
right
said Only Lovers Left Alive is free right now on
Wow.
Prime. So watch it, because it's usually, it costs some money. So watch Only Lovers Left Alive while you can if you have Amazon Prime Video. Because, yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite movies of the 2000s. Post year 2000. It's definitely in my top, 3 or 4 movies. And it's probably my top 10 or 20 of all time.
Uh-oh.
What?
Someone's trying to argue that it's totally fine to milk cows.
And
it doesn't do any harm.
what do you mean it's totally fine to milk cows? So you're saying forcibly impregnating, which can be construed as rape, is totally fine, no harm, forcibly impregnating a sentient being. And when you forcibly impregnate a creature to cause it to lactate, it just doesn't lactate and nothing else. It produces babies. So babies in dairy, the dairy industry are absolutely useless, particularly males. They don't produce any dairy. So those are killed, or at best, if they're lucky, they're raised to become veal.
Which is not a great thing.
So that's totally cool. There's no harm in killing
There is harm.
baby male cows and forcibly impregnate. And then there's also the baby females too. There's their fate isn't great either. So there's harm the whole way through dairy.
And if you've ever seen like the milking operations, like you can look them up on YouTube. It's these horrible contraptions of like
these people,
and they get all kinds of sores.
Machines, all these high-tech machines. These people have this fantasy of a Amish person with a bucket or something like that. That's not how it's done unless you have your own private cow or something like that. It's a fantasy. It happens maybe for like a fraction of a percent of cow milking.
Maybe back in biblical times.
Biblical time milking, yeah.
It's been a while.
So no, to say there's no harm in milking a cow, how did the cow get pregnant? What happens to its offspring? There's harm in that.
He's trying to deny that it has to be artificially impregnated. There are so many videos on YouTube about how this works. You really need to come to this live stream to learn about it.
Like I said, if you have your own private farming, you might be able to do that. But we're talking about how milk is produced, the milk that your average human goes and buys at a market, that 99.9% of humans are purchasing and drinking, comes from forcibly impregnated animals whose offspring are murdered. In a sort of like I said, if you have your own private farm in your backyard, all bets are off. Okay, but I don't think Bruno or any of the other people have their own private cattle breeding operation at home. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And Graven Baby says the obvious: oat milk is better.
I know, it's so tasty. I had some today.
Tasting, better for the environment. You don't have to kill an animal to make oat milk. You don't have to impregnate the oats or anything like that. It's just better all the way around.
So delicious. Because Jesse says there's no oat milk. If there was oat milk, they would get it.
Okay, then there's other plant milks. Oat milk is the only one. Yeah, there's soy milk, there's almond milk, there's flaxseed milk. Yeah, rice milk, just to name a few off the top of our head. So it's not like oat milk or bust. You know, there's a whole. You can go to any market and see a whole array of plant-based milks now. It wasn't like that 5-10 years ago, but now you don't just have to go to Whole Foods. You can go to any pretty much market and find more than one plant milk.
Jesse's trying to throw everything at the wall. It's so tiring.
What is he throwing now?
Just the oat milk has GMO. Like, they're just gonna try anything.
Really?
Like, I don't know how they. I mean, really, you've done all the research on every brand of.
I didn't even know there's GMO oats. Okay, if you don't like that,
I haven't heard of genetically modified oats.
Then drink rice milk, whatever. Take your pick. You know, I
think you're trying to say non-organic. Maybe?
Yeah,
Is that what you're trying to say?
I've never seen
two different concepts.
I've never seen GMO oats.
I haven't either.
And the markets that we tend to shop at are not big fans of carrying GMO products. So it's you can read the back to see. So anyway, again, even if it were GMO, at least animals aren't being forcibly impregnated and having their offspring slaughtered. Just weigh out the evils there. And I'm saying, if it were GMO, it's still better than what I just described there as far as the horrors of animal agriculture goes. But it's not GMO. And if you're concerned, have rice milk or something like that. But there's no GMO oat milks that I've ever seen.
Oh, you got a message from Matt Divot.
Yeah, Matt. Sorry about that, Matt. I sometimes get excited and I ignore the ding sometimes. Thank you for the super chat tip. And that totally puts us in the green for the pizza now.
Oh, exciting.
Have we ever had cauliflower buffalo wings? I'm glad you're here to help me remember that.
I remember a few Christmases back, I made some kind of fancy cauliflower thing like that. We did like a Christmas, I don't remember if it was a live stream or if it was a Christmas video, and I made some, but I remember it was a little bit more complicated than we like, so I didn't make it again. And I don't think you tend to order that at restaurants, but I'm sure if you had it, you would like it.
Does Veggie Girl have something like that? I know those are fake meat.
Yeah,
buffalo wing, huh?
I think so. I mean, we don't go to Veggie Girl much, so I'm not sure what's on their menu, to be honest.
Oh, Bauhaus Chris says they have a vegan cauliflower wings at Alamo Draft House in LA. Never even heard of that one.
I haven't either. There's so many vegan places now we can't even catch up. There's still a few of them here in Long Beach we haven't tried. Like, we heard that there's a brand new all vegan sushi place that opened on July 1st.
Yeah, we got to try that out.
I really want to.
Bruno, if the Bible is the bottom line, please educate me, since I'm a Buddhist. What does the Bible say about animal agriculture and it being the most destructive force as far as destroying our planet goes, as far as greenhouse gas emissions goes? What does the Bible say we should do about that? I think, does the Bible say we should intentionally destroy our planet? Because that's what animal agriculture is unintentionally doing. eat plants, save the planet. I'm just kind of curious what the Bible says about that. Since you are a self-proclaimed Bible scholar here, please educate ignorant me.
No, I'm still just thinking, like, let's just say that there is one passage in the Bible that says that he made all the plants for us to eat. And there's another passage in the Bible that says you have dominion over everything. You can do what you want. I mean, I could still choose not to eat animals, right? I could still choose to be a vegan, and there's nothing unchristian about that.
There's nothing going against God if you decide that for your own reasons you find it wrong to eat meat. Where does it say that anywhere in the Bible? If by being a vegetarian or vegan, you're blaspheming God or something like that?
That's kind of what the vibe I'm getting from
That's
that.
the vibe I'm getting too. I'm just kind of curious. If so, please share the passage with me. I'd love to see it.
If you don't eat animals, you're Satanist?
You're
Satanist
or sinning against the Lord. Please let us know. And again, I'm being totally serious here.
Someone asked you, someone whose name is Bush's Baked Beans, asked you if you know if Bush's Baked Beans are vegan. I think you would know.
You would know if that's your name.
Handle.
If that's your name.
So you tell us.
Yeah, you tell us. We don't know everything.
I know. Could you imagine? I mean, if we were using Google this whole time, I guess we could tell you. But you don't have Google open right or whatever. Like, we actually use DuckDuckGo.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, Angie said this earlier, and Kyle clarified it. Yeah. GMO and non-organic are not the same thing.
They're not the same thing, and people love to lump them together.
Is a high technology, something that has only been capable of being produced in the past, like, what, a couple decades since we learned how to manipulate genes. Non-organic means it was not grown according to the official definition of organic. Maybe a spray was used that might not be considered organic or something like that. But GMO is not the same as non-organic.
Yeah, I see that people lump them in while they're completely different
GMO is a high technology. You have to get like an advanced degree in order to become a GMO manipulator scientist.
But let's get back to baked beans. I was going to say quickly. So, I don't know if you guys follow our Instagram and you saw, like, I don't know, a couple months ago, I started trying to remake some of Brian's childhood favorite foods to veganize them. Yeah. Yeah. So one of the things he asked me to veganize was Beanie Weenies.
Beanie Weenies, guys. You guys know what Beanie Weenies are? Especially in America.
I haven't posted the picture yet. So I was like, well, okay, so Beanie Weenies, it's just baked beans and
vegan hot dogs. Yeah.
So I was like, well, you know, I should just look up how to make, like, you know, baked beans from scratch. And it was like ridiculously easy. But if I were to make the white beans from dry beans, it would have been another extra step. But I just took pre-cooked, like, navy beans or whatever. And then it's basically just like, there's so many recipes online, but it's basically like tomato paste or ketchup people use, and then like maple syrup or molasses and like a couple of spices. It was like so easy. So I mixed all that together, and then I took like a veggie dog, cut it into pieces, mixed it in. So good.
Sorry, you non-Americans, they're confused at this Beanie Weenie thing.
I think I kind of remember having them when we had camped when I was a kid, and I think they were just called like Franken beans, I think is what my mom called them.
Franken?
Like a Frankfurter.
Oh, not like a Frankenstein.
No, beans. Like Frankfurters. I don't think anyone even calls hot dogs Frankfurters anymore.
Oh, we're making Jordan hungry.
I know. But it's pretty good. So if you want a childhood fave, you can do that. But anyways, what I'm getting at is it's entirely possible that the Bush's baked beans are vegan. I don't really know what ingredient there wouldn't. Oh, I guess here it wouldn't be vegan if they put some kind of bacon thing in there. Because I did notice if I looked at non-vegan recipes for baked beans, all those people are like, bacon is delicious, and they had bacon in there. So, barring bacon,
that's always. If you're not sure, look at the ingredients on your beans too. Make sure like they didn't put any lard in. Most don't, but some do. So just look to be, you know.
Graven Babies loves beans and weenies too. Beans, good for your heart. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jesse's still trying to go off that no harm's done. Oh, no harm's done to a backyard chicken. So I guess they're also saying they have their backyard cow.
So we left backyard. Chicken. So we went from cow to chicken. See, they just throwing crap on the wall to see what sticks.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, yeah. They're just, then if we explain that, then they'll wriggle out and say something else.
Yeah, yeah. There's harm to chickens by the fact of eating them. They're sentient beings that do not.
He probably
wish
wants
to-
to. He, she. I don't know.
She,
Jesse
yeah.
could be either. Jesse probably wants to eat their eggs. I assume. Is that why they're backyard chickens?
Oh, maybe that's what he's getting at.
Yeah. It's like, first they were lobbying, it's fine to drink them out. I mean, believe me, you guys, I went through all this crap in the 80s when I went vegetarian. Of course, we all thought back then, before there was all this copious amounts of evidence, that you could just go on YouTube and see. You don't have to come to a live stream and ask two people that are just sitting there. You can find all the evidence online of what happens
It's
to
on YouTube.
milking cows and what happens to chickens.
It's on YouTube. There's plenty of videos discussing this stuff, guys.
Oh, wow. Hellbound Nelson.
The vegan metalhead on his other account. Oh, okay. I don't remember this
Oh,
Hellbound
really?
Nelson one.
Wow.
Or maybe use it so infrequently I didn't connect the dots. There's a few people that have two different accounts. Yeah.
Wah. Oh my goodness, you guys.
Yeah, just for Jesse and Bruno, let me just let's just cut to the chase here.
All right, let's do it.
Vegan, the definition of vegan is a way of life, and this is not my definition. This is from the Vegan Society. I'm stating it almost verbatim. It's a way of living which seeks to exclude, as far as possible and practicable, all forms of cruelty and exploitation to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. That's what veganism is. It's a moral stance that where you either agree with it or disagree. We agree with the following proposition. It's morally wrong to needlessly harm animals for anything, to eat them or to wear their stuff on for clothes or shoes or whatever. It's morally wrong. Why? Because they're sentient beings that don't want to die for you. And as well, there are perfectly fine alternatives you can use for leather, vegan leather products, and for food. You can be a vegan, meaning eating no animal products whatsoever, and not only just basically almost get by in life and barely survive. You can be a thriving, super healthy person. This is according to the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Their position paper reviewed 117 scientifically published articles and concluded that vegan diets are nutritionally adequate and healthful for people in all phases of life. This is what vegan is about. It's a moral stance, but it's backed by science in the sense that it's perfectly healthy for you. There's no need to kill animals or have someone kill animals for you 3 meals a day. We can eat plants. Why would you intentionally choose to, if you had this choice in life, if someone said, hey, you can be a perfectly healthy person and you could choose the path where animals are dying at every meal for you, or you can pick one where animals are not dying. Do you enjoy harming animals? Does that get you off? Does that make you happy somehow? Why would you intentionally want to harm innocent animals for you to live? Why are you so bitching that these animals have to die for you? You're not.
Babe, Bruno said that he killed a squirrel.
Then,
I kind of want to ban him.
all right, shall we ban Bruno, guys? You guys tell me. Let's take a vote. If he's killing squirrels because he's... See, I guess
See,
he's...
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I
Maybe he
said.
does get off
Do you
on it.
get
That's
off
why I
killing
brought it
animals?
up.
Do you just somehow, like, you kill an animal and you feel, aha, I'm great. Like when a serial murderer breaks into someone's home and rapes and kills people. Ah, I'm so awesome. Are you that? You get a little thing like that? You get a little excitement when you kill an animal. You feel like you're superior to it. Are you a sick person? That's what I'm saying.
You're a sick person.
You must be a sick person.
Ban him. Peter wants him banned.
All right, I'll
well,
ban him.
actually, there's a couple people there. You guys
Yeah,
can ban
Race,
him.
Tracy, you guys want to do the Banhammer
Exactly.
honors?
Animal abuse doesn't deserve respect. Race
Yeah,
does.
no respect.
I know.
You're a sick person. If you think it's
Yeah.
fun
And to come here and brag
to
on a
abuse
vegan
animals,
channel?
you think that's totally cool and fun
cool?
and chill. You need help. Seriously. If you go and tell like a psychologist that in your spare time you get off harming animals,
Well,
that's a disorder.
Yeah. They're going to say you're a sociopath.
That's not being like non-vegan. That's some kind of sociopathic tendencies there.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I noticed AJ said something I like. They said, ooh. Oh, okay, yeah. Bruno's getting deleted right here. Okay. AJ said that being ignorant and... Oh, man. I wish I could get back up
Oh,
there.
let me
It's
scroll.
Like a really good
let
one.
me actually
screw it
we can do it with the
Oh, here we
mouse
go.
ball here.
Yeah, let's find AJ. It was up a little bit because you kind of went off.
I did go off.
A little bit before that. Ignorance in the age of information is a choice.
Ooh, I love
Yes.
that.
So
Ignorance
good.
in the age of information is a choice.
Yes.
I love that. How come I've never seen that quote
I
before?
don't know,
That's
but AJ Vintage has it
yeah,
down.
it is a choice. I agree 100%.
All right. Well. Uh-oh, Kyle said, lol, you guys are describing entire populations of sport hunters. About the getting off on...
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sick.
I think it's sick.
That's sick to go out and intentionally, it's got together with all the guys and gals and go out and shoot a bunch of animals for pleasure. That is sick.
Yeah. And, I had a friend many years ago whose dad forced him to go...
Forced them to go hunting?
Forced him to go hunting, and he had mounted the head of a deer that said Vance's first buck. Like, and it was in like the manly room with like a,
that's some
other crap.
effed up ass trying to normalize.
He was totally traumatized by the experience.
Trying to normalize this traumatic experience. Trying to say, oh, this is normal. We go and kill animals. It's cool. If you feel if you feel feelings for it, don't be a wimp. Be a man.
I know.
No, so that's what man means. To be the true definition of man is someone who's sociopathic, has no empathy for other people or other sentient beings, and can harm or kill them and not feel a thing. That's what a man is. I don't want to be a man then, okay? If that's what a man is.
Alrighty. Let's see here. It's getting crazy.
Jordan
up in
Taylor
here.
quoted Ronnie Chang. I like Ronnie Chang.
He's great.
Fellow Chinese representing here. Said we live in a time, and he's Australian, where Jordan's from. We live in a time when all human knowledge is available. Yes, we didn't have that when we were growing up, but
Not at
somehow
all.
everyone is dumber.
I know.
It's a contradiction.
I know.
All the knowledge of the world, anything you want to learn about, you can find out about. Actually, quick example here. I started kind of like playing chess again a couple months ago. I'm better now. I'm telling Angie, when I was playing chess in the 90s, I didn't have YouTube. I couldn't listen to all these chess masters, grandmasters talk and understand all the strategies. I'm playing better now because their knowledge is available for me to transmit to me. But somehow, everyone's dumber now, even though we have all the knowledge of the world.
As Mark Tinman says, we need to be careful that we're getting the correct information. The thing is, at this point with the internet, people have confused just writing
with information. It is information,
knowledge.
but they don't understand fact-based, evidence-based information. Oh, I saw this meme on Facebook. It must be true,
There was writing on a...
on a picture. Writing on a picture. Big, all caps writing on a picture. That says it must be true.
There's a guy on YouTube that says he's a doctor. Like,
or a guy that says all doctors cannot be trusted because they're in the pockets of big pharma. Yeah. So listen to me, the guy with no medical training. I will tell you the medical truths.
The problem is on all media now, we have way more opinions than we have actual reporting and
of information.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
It is tough. Ignorance is bliss. Plant-based powered, excuse me. So.
Oh, it's been a long time.
How long you been going?
2 hours and 16 minutes.
Oh, wow. I guess I may have made it go longer by coming in here.
No,
but I wanted to say hi, even though I'm a little sweaty and everything.
I
Sorry,
grabbed,
guys.
Unlike this is the first time I actually grabbed your laptop's power adapter thingy, because it wasn't the battery was not charged all the way.
Our laptop.
Your laptop.
It wasn't charged all the way?
It was pretty close, but I knew I'd be cutting it, So with the power, I don't have to sweat anything here. It's all good.
Too much information.
So any other questions here before we take off and order a pizza? Should we order pizza? I like to order pizza online.
Yeah, you should order it.
I'll order it online. So you want to answer some questions?
Oh, thanks, G-Lite. He said he's glad that I came.
So I'm firing up the Toast app here. All right. It was cool. I just hit the get it again button. It couldn't even be easier.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's easy.
Add to cart.
All right, cool.
Ooh, I have a $3.50 reward redeemed.
Yes!
Hell yeah. All right.
Angie needs her pizza carbs. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Da-da-da-da.
All right, let's see.
No, baby, tell me how you like it. Tell me.
All right, check out.
Like it.
Double click to pay.
All right, sweet.
It's so quick and easy to order pizza, guys. It's amazing.
Bink.
It wasn't like this when I was a kid. I couldn't order a pizza in like 30 seconds on my phone when I was like in high school. All right.
Kay wants to know what high school's like for me. It wasn't great.
Oh, Kay was asking me that earlier. I said, like, what aspect? It's such a big...
I know.
What part of high school?
I went to 3 different high schools, first of all.
Yeah.
In 3 different states. So it wasn't great. It wasn't good times. But,
yeah, I want to think...
I'm actually working on... I don't know if any of you guys here remember that like a year ago that was talking to you guys on vlogs, I think, about how someone approached me to do an anthology of my fanzine Positive Influence. Well, I eventually had to set that aside because I wanted to get the cookbook out, and I got the cookbook out, whatever, blah blah blah. Anyway, so the press, that's Shining Life Press, got back to me recently, and he's like, "Did you still want to do the anthology?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually I do." So I started working on my intro again, and so that talks a little bit about my high school experience. So whenever I finish that up, you guys will get to hear more. When you put the TV thing on, it's been a while.
Yeah, just for the heck of it, why not? Put the TV on.
Old school. This long stream was nice, especially since
Angie
joined
came.
the stream. Thank you, Fallon Marie.
Well, what? Speaking of joining for a live
speaking
stream,
of Fallon, I forgot. I think BTS are on Jimmy Fallon tonight.
on Friday, I thought those shows don't air on Fridays.
I kind of swore. I thought it was the 9th, though.
Maybe it was last. Yeah. Shoot, maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Or last night was the 9th too. Does he come on after midnight?
After midnight?
That would be the 9th.
I don't know. If so, I would have seen it all over Twitter if
You're
they'd already
right,
done
huh?
it. I would have seen it. They did a live stream last night at like 5:30 in the morning on YouTube, but I don't think they did Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, thanks for pointing out to Jesse, and you're welcome to be here, Jesse. But yeah, veganism, again, is not a diet. It's a moral, ethical stance against cruelty and exploitation and ultimately murdering animals. However, it says to honor that moral commitment, you have to eat something, and it happens to be plants that we eat. So
there's so many.
You
There's
can
way more
you
plants
can
than
call that a
animals.
diet, but I don't consider just eating all the plants that nature has produced here a diet. It's just like we just gave up a few things. Like we don't eat the few animals that society has deemed as the animals that humans eat. That's it. It's not even a diet. It's just a way of living that doesn't seek to cause harm.
The Tonight Show airs Monday to Friday, Ryan, says
Ooh.
Hummus Hero.
All right, thank you. I thought a lot of those shows took Friday off. I guess Fallon is not one of those guys.
He likes to party.
He parties on Friday with the Roots. Jesse, so someone could eat meat and be vegan. No, if you look at the definition of vegan, right under the definition of vegan that I quote on the Vegan Society, it says, you got to eat something, like I said, and it means eating no animal products because that's the only way to be consistent with that moral belief that it's wrong to harm animals. How can you believe it's wrong to harm animals and eat animals? It's logically impossible.
I will say the only way that a person can be vegan and eat meat is if they try that weird cell.
Cell meat, lab grown meat.
Yeah. People like to ask us, like, would you eat lab grown meat? It's like, I don't really want to. Really? I mean, you could eat it and I guess be vegan, but
He said it's not a diet though, blah blah blah. It's not a diet.
It's not a diet to lose weight. That's what most people think of as a diet.
That's what a diet is. Oh, I'm doing the Mediterranean diet, the carnivore. No, typically those are involved people trying to do some kind of weight loss. Veganism is not about losing weight. You can gain weight if you want as a vegan. You could be a junk food vegan, eat nothing but Oreos. You could be a raw vegan, eat nothing but uncooked stuff. Yeah. But we eat all sort of vast array of plants. We try to eat pretty much whole food plants. But again, it's not a diet. It's just if I'm going to eat only plants, I'm going to try to do it in a healthy way so I can be athletic and healthy as I age.
Peter eats meat.
It's not a diet. Peter.
He eats, Peter.
Like Beyond Meat?
The meat of a coconut.
Yeah. But it's not a diet. How can you say eating plants is a diet? It has nothing to do with losing weight or anything like that. I guess that's what people don't understand. They don't understand the difference between a diet and adhering to a moral principle.
Well, that's what was annoying about that guy on Twitter that you were arguing with. He lumped it in with people that are doing diets to get shredded or whatever.
And you can do that. You can get shredded as a vegan, and there's many non-vegans who get shredded too. I mean, but you don't have to be a shredded vegan. You don't have to be a skinny, underweight vegan. You can be any shape, size vegan. Veganism is not about a body type. It's not about losing weight. It's just not consuming animal products. That's it.
Jesse, if vegans could focus more on the health aspects of the diet, why do you think our show is called Happy Healthy Vegan? bro.
Yeah, I said you could be, one could be a junk food vegan, and you have my blessing. I'm not going to make a video saying, hey, this vegan is a bad person because they eat too much junk food. But like I said, I chose and we chose to eat in a more healthy way. We're in our 50s. Look at it. Look how, we don't look like we're falling apart and dying. She's been a vegetarian since the 80s. I've been vegan now for over 10 years. I'm going to turn 54 in a couple weeks.
You were mostly vegan even before that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. My blood tests, I put them up here about, we've had our channel since 2013, and I've put blood work going back to 2012, my second year vegan. I just put my latest blood tests up 4 months ago. I'm healthy. My doctors are always amazed when they see me and my results and how I'm doing health-wise. So I'm not sure
he
what
keeps trying, dude. People need more than rice and beans, bro. We're about to go pick up a pizza. I mean,
we're gonna get a vegan pizza. If you want to eat some non-whole food stuff, and if you eat whole foods, there's a whole array of plants. So there's literally tens of thousands of consumable plants that you can eat. So yeah, if you don't want to eat rice and beans, you can be a vegan and never eat rice and beans if you hate them. Yeah,
I love rice and beans.
We're gonna eat a pizza tonight. We're gonna eat a freaking vegan pizza tonight. It has no rice or beans on it. There's no food you have to give up to, Jess. If you like pizza, you can have at it. If you like ice cream, if you like Ben and Jerry's, Cherry Garcia, fish food, whatever, you can get that stuff. It's out now. If you want to eat a tasty burger, if you're a little drunk, I'm sure I could hand you a Beyond Burger. You'd never even question that you're eating a non-dead
oh, by the
animal.
way, he tried to West Coast shame us.
Oh, so we're now bad people for living on the West Coast?
And he said we live in a condo, which we don't.
Okay, first of all, we were born here. So if you want to shame anyone...
We're both born in Los Angeles.
Want to shame our parents? You want to shame out my parents?
We just happen to live where
this is
we
where
are born.
The universe threw us into. We just stayed around here.
Absolutely not our choice. It's just where we're born.
Why do people want to I don't shame people from being any part of the planet. If I meet someone from New York or wherever, I don't say, oh, they're East Coast or whatever. Peter's from Canada. Ooh, I don't shame anyone. Everyone is where they're at, What's wrong with living in California?
And then he brought up farmers market just now. He's like really trying everything.
Okay, what about farmers markets? They don't have farmers markets?
That's what they're saying. Even so, we barely even go to it anymore.
Yeah, we barely go. You don't need farmers markets to be vegan.
At all.
You can buy plants that
There's
pretty much...
Costco vegan.
Yeah, you can be a vegan shopping just at Costco. Do you have a Costco or Walmart? Walmart has a great selection of plants and produce. So you don't need farmers markets. You don't need to live on the West Coast. You could live in the northern reaches of Canada and still have a Walmart or Costco near you. So I don't like these excuses. Oh, but you're lucky. You live in sunny Southern California. I know vegans that live in Iceland. Okay, so there's no excuse. Alaska. I know vegans all over. There's no West Coast thing about veganism. You don't need vegan restaurants, Jesse. Vegan restaurants are awesome. They make going out and having fun cool, but
this is a big deal. We ate at home the last however many days.
Yeah, and we're going to a non-vegan bar tonight to pick up their very well-made vegan pizza, but you don't need vegan restaurant-made food to be vegan. You don't need vegan restaurants. Most restaurants now at least have some vegan options, but even if that's not a problem, think about it, unless you're extremely wealthy and have the ability to eat at restaurants day in and day out every day, you're making food at home. So if you have access to stores like what we just mentioned there, you can be vegan, no problem. If you can buy plants, you're already eating plants, I'm sure. Just eat more plants. Don't put the meat on the plate. You're already halfway there. Probably just take the other half that's not vegan. You're already doing it. It's just buy extra plants.
Wow, they're really going off.
You don't have to be I suck at being a cook too, but I can get by. There's
peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
That's vegan. I just had a PBJ before coming on here. You could boil some hot dogs, be a vegan.
As long as they're vegan hot dogs.
Yeah, vegan hot dogs.
Like, they don't sell them at my store. People make hot dogs out of carrots these days.
You can stick potatoes in an oven. You don't have to be Jamie Oliver or chef whatever, a Ramsay, to put potatoes in an oven or put some boiling water on. It's not that hard to put. The thing. if you're not that good of a chef, what are you eating right now anyway? You have to eat something. It's probably harder to make meat things than it is to boil a potato, right? Am I wrong?
Maybe they're getting every single meal at McDonald's and they want our blessing. I don't know.
Then you're really wealthy. If you can afford to eat pretty much the majority of your meals outside the home, you're doing well, and you could afford to buy those meals as vegan.
Travis W. Ryan, I live on Mars. There's literally no plant foods here, only chicken nuggets.
Thanks, Travis.
Wow,
Peter, I did not hear about that. Wow, kudos to UK. I didn't know that the UK.
How are they going to check if people are boiling lobsters alive?
I don't know how they're going to enforce it. I guess they have to just inform the restaurants. This is now the law. Don't do it. You know? And hopefully they'll comply, because there'll be some kind of fine, I imagine. That would be the enforcement. That would be the motivation to comply.
AJ Minner's like that comment. Ryan, I live on Mars. I used to live on Mars too, but it's a little easier to be vegan here on Earth.
Jesse says, this is the real challenge when 99% of the people are against you for being vegan. No, we know plenty of, like, your family is not vegan, and most of them are stoked about it. They enjoy your recipes. They love the food that we bring over.
It's funny how Jesse's the 1% here that isn't, happy about us being vegan. They're the 1% right here. 99% of the people are stoked that we're vegan. That's why they're here, hanging out and talking to us.
I mean, there are anti-vegans, but that's a small minority of non-vegans. Most people who aren't vegan, I see them all the time. They're eating at the vegan restaurants. They're going to Veggie Grill. They're buying the vegan stuff.
Jesse gave me a headache.
Most non-vegans are perfectly fine and cool with vegans and vegan food. It's just the small fraction of non-vegans known as anti-vegans. Yeah. So just don't be an anti-vegan.
I have to dip, guys.
Yeah, you came at a good time.
Dip. But anyways, thank you so much for taking care of Ryan.
And us, yeah. Yeah, we'll go get that pizza in a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to go take that aspirin I was going to have.
Oh, did Jesse and them give you a headache?
Yeah, it's a tension headache.
Oh, man. See, you guys gave Angie a headache. The anti-vegans are... I should get going soon too, guys. I've been on a while. I need to have a little snack of some time. I tell you, I ate like 4.5 hours ago, and I'm burning through tons of glucose doing these live streams. Believe it or not, it's like a lot of mental energy required to keep this all happening, keep track of all the tech, and think of fun, interesting things to say to you guys. Yeah, maybe we'll have some wine tonight. We have a little bit of wine left over from that wine tasting trip we did last month. What's cool, we bought little bottles. Instead of buying a big bottle of wine, they had little 4-packs of smaller bottles, so you can make it last longer. So maybe I'll break some of that out in honor of me getting my my goal on Instagram, 1,000+ followers. You're getting a headache too, AJ? Yeah, maybe that's why I feel kind of tired now too, guys. So let's call it a night, guys. I think a 2.5 hour live stream, more than plenty. Despite what Race Lever is trying to pull here, like he has the special code words that allow me to end the live stream. But I think I'll have to do a preemptive ending on that one tonight, Race. But anyway, thanks so much once again, guys, for being such a great, fun crowd. Even the non-vegan, anti-vegan type questions, I'm cool with it as long as you're respectful. See, we let you hang out, and as long as you're cool and respectful and all that. So thank you, and thank you everyone for donating to our pizza fund for tonight. I think that's totally awesome how you guys feed us on more Fridays than not. That's totally cool. I like that. Not that I'm getting free pizza. I just think it's totally awesome. You guys are buying us a meal and appreciation of what we do. So thank you so much. That's for me. It's like a vote of support. I like that. Anyway, I'm gonna get in touch with that Bass guy, Kevin Bass. Thanks, who was it, for setting that up? I forgot what your name was, but thanks for getting in touch with him. I will get in contact with him, and we will have this debate discussion sometime soon. It might be next Friday, assuming I get the plugins to work to host a guest live, and assuming my mom's procedure goes well early next week. So hopefully, everything will be cool. But anyway, guys. Vegan Games did a 12-hour gaming live show. I guess that's easier, huh? Just sit there and game and do all the it's, you don't have to answer a bunch of weird questions, I guess. Maybe so. I've never watched one of his gaming live streams. All right, guys. So thanks so much. I really love seeing you guys on my Fridays, our Fridays here. I've kind of come used to it. I enjoy seeing you all here. So anyway, I'm gonna head out. 2.5 hour live stream. This is the longest one I've ever done on Angie's laptop. So anyway, guys. All right, let me make sure I have everything set up here to leave properly. All right, guys. So hopefully I'll get a new video out for you next week. I know Angie has a couple vlogs in the works. So yeah, we'll be some more content next week, and hopefully I'll have everything set in place to do that debate against the Kevin Bass Master of Science dude who thinks veganism is bad. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Much love. Peace out.